All right. Hugely proud and privileged today to have Gordon with us. And I have watched his work, and your mind is going to be blown by his accomplishments. The number of cases that Gordon and his team are responsible for putting predators away. It is absolutely mind-blowing. And our mission statement on this channel is to end the war on drugs. Take all those resources, 2 trillion spent in America right now, ridiculous. Take all those resources and for the government to use them, the police force to use them to go after predators. And what are the cops telling us? We joined to get the predators, but we were told to go and shake kids down for weed. We were told to go and hand out traffic tickets. We were told to do all this bureaucratic bullshit that we didn't really want to do when we joined the force. There's so many good police frustrated because they're locked into a system that needs massive changes. And because those changes have not come about, people like Gordon and his team have taken matters into their own hands. And they have, within the parameters of the law, legally done what Chris Hansen does. And we've had Chris Hansen on the channel 3 times now. And I've recommended everybody to go and watch his stuff on YouTube, To Catch a Predator. So Gordon is doing the same work in cooperation with the authorities, adhering to the rules of the law to put these predators away, because the cops aren't doing it. There's an absolute epidemic of this. And, you know, on this channel in particular, the comments are coming in. People are just so frustrated that all these predators have got access to kids now through devices, predators all over the world. And it's absolutely sickening and worrying for parents that the government has not prioritised this. And even when these guys get caught, they get slaps on the wrist. Look at Maya's dad. He mocked the process. Look at the evil bloop of Birmingham. Samantha Brown. He got a few years. It's an absolute joke. So not only do the cops need to be putting these bad guys away, the judges need changes in the law so these people get the proper sentences. And it's absolutely frustrating. But I'm going to let Gordon tell you now about the results he has achieved before we get into his life story and what led to all of this. Thank you very much for coming down, Gordon.
No problem, Sean.
Could you just tell people then what results you've achieved so far?
Well, so far, we've as a team, we stung 131 sexual predators. And out of the cases that I know of, because the PS stopped telling us, like, they say, oh, it wasn't a real kid involved, so you're not a real witness. But they'll have us sat there for like hours at a time, giving evidence, you know what I mean? But we're not a real witness in the case. I know we've got 69 convictions out of 69 cases that went through court so far. You know what I mean? So the rest are still to go through. But COVID's obviously slowed that process right down.
Could you tell us, I know that's 69 convictions, congratulations, that's, you know, all of those kids that potentially, if those guys hadn't been busted, their lives could have been ruined by what the intention was of these people. Are you okay to tell us about some of those cases? Legally, is that allowed?
Aye. Well, I can talk about any one of them that's been convicted.
Yeah, please do. Let's just get an idea of like the age of the decoys involved, the age of the predators, what kind of exchanges are being made online, and what are the intentions of these people were when they met these decoys.
I'll tell you about a boy, Jordan Yardley. He got 44 mums. You know what I mean? 44 mums is like nothing in America.
Slap on the wrist again.
Right? He wanted the decoy who was like 12 years old. Now, this was the worst day in Scottish weather in my 40 years on this planet, you know what I mean? It was -7 outside. The snow was 6 feet deep. You'll remember it yourself, the beast to the east. The Russian snow came, right? He wanted the decoy to travel with a wee miniskirt and a tight blouse on. And he was basically going to take her into the woods, have sex with her, and then just walk her back to the train like nothing had happened.
He thought she was 12.
She thought she was 12
And
years
how old was he?
He was 25 at the time,
Oh, my
24,
goodness.
25.
Jesus.
But he was taken, right? Next day he got bail. And then 3 days later, parents spotted him hanging about a primary school playground. They gave chase, he got away. 2 days later he was back again. They caught him this time, wrestled him to the ground and held him there until the police got there. And he was remanded in custody finally. But I'll sit and I'll say on the camera, right, and I'll say to the world that I believe that boy is a child murderer in the making. I believe he will murder a Wayne in the future, know what I mean?
This is the character, isn't it, that I was watching you in action and you're telling him to stop stirring at the decoy and he's just got
Right.
this Hannibal Lecter serial killer unblinking look. And I've seen some disturbed individuals, you know, through my incarceration. And this guy has got that look as if he's going to do something very serious to somebody
I
someday.
truly believe that he is.
Yeah.
Like, we kinda were involved with, I know the family with Alicia McPhail that was murdered, right? See the wee rat that murdered her? He had that same look, know what I mean? It's in their eyes, you can see it in their eyes, know what I mean? You can see evil, know what I mean? And it's somebody bit different evil, know what I mean? There's like evil, like some people might brand what I've done in my lifetime evil, right? Some might brand what you've done in your lifetime evil. Just depends on the kind of lifestyle you've led, kind of thing. But in my mind, I've committed crimes, you've committed crimes, they commit acts of evil. Know what I mean? It's no a crime what they do, it's an act of evil. Know what I mean? It's murder without actually, actually taking their life. You're murdering the person, but you're leaving them there to suffer. Know what I mean? Suffer like in hell. Know what I mean?
Yeah, in prison, there's a term called dead eyes. It's like they've got no soul. They're not going to have any compassion or empathy. They're just going to do whatever they want to do, whatever evil they have in their minds.
That's that.
Yeah, yeah.
I know in America, like, the J-cats or something like that they're called. Like, the mental people, like, they put mental patients in with, like, the normal people and things like that.
American prison is the biggest houser of the mentally ill.
Aye, I've heard that, know what I mean? And, like, you think to yourself, how can you put a guy that's in for a gruesome murder in with a guy that's in for a DUI and then ask yourself, why did he slaughter him? Know what I mean? Like, I watch a lot of American shows, like a lot of the podcast, like no podcasts like K-Frogs and or your End of Sentence and all that kind of thing, right? And I hear your stories about like certain individuals in jails there, and I think to myself, like, that's gruesome. Know what I mean? Like, chopping a guy's head off and putting his worry in his mouth, and how do you partner the two up? Know what I mean?
So Arizona Department of Corrections, so many cellmates were killing each other with different types of crimes, like you just pointed out. They introduced a rule where they were going to try and make everybody have the same crimes in the same cell.
Aye.
Yeah.
But it didn't ever happen, did it?
It never happened. They tried it, but it didn't. It
You're
was
getting
too much bureaucracy, I think.
young white guys getting in, and as you know, young white guys are seen as foodie in America, right? And they're getting in, and they're getting partnered up with like an 18-stone black man that's been working out for like he's been in there 20 years working out and all that, right? He's in there for the rest of his days, you know what I mean? And the wee guy gets raped, and the screws are wondering, like, oh, how did that happen? It happened because you set it up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. If they want something to happen to you, they just put you in with a bad cellmate.
That's it.
That's how they can have you killed, they can have you raped, they can have anything done to you. That's all.
It's just,
And the guard said to me, the public has no idea what's going on in here, and they don't give a shit about prisoners. We can do whatever we want.
that's the thing. But most prisoners, right, are victims of a bad childhood. And that's what people got to understand. Like, a lot of prisoners they've no had a childhood, right? And they go into their adulthood no knowing how to actually live life apart from committing crime. And their crime goes, it's like smoking. They say smoking dope's a gateway to other drugs. They start one crime like shoplifting, and it goes for there.
Well, this is what ties into what you're doing, because I've already described our mission on the channel is to end the war on drugs and go after the predators. Because living with prisoners for 6 years and hearing their sad stories of they got molested as kids, a lot of them.
Aye.
The men don't have the tools to deal with it, so they get on drugs psychologically, and then they steal or they rob or they deal drugs. And the women who've been molested, they get into sex work or shoplifting. So it sends them out onto this trajectory of doing more and more crimes and in and out of prison. And they have these sad lives after they've been molested, whereby once they get older, they're just looked at as criminals and drug addicts, and nobody cares about them.
Aye.
So we got to get to the root cause, and that's what you're doing. You're stopping the offences in the first place that are going to send these people into the system.
I get the odd dafty, right, on YouTube or Facebook that will write the word junkie. Or do you want a junkie protecting your veins? Because I'm thin and things like that. I'm thin because of child abuse and I've got a fucking eating disorder, right? I don't like go mad at them. I just explain, call me a junkie if you want, because listen, I know what junkies go through. I know I don't use the word junkie, drug addicts. I mean, I know they're only drug addicts because they're hiding for their demons. I mean,
People with addiction issues, I say.
aye.
Yeah.
And they're hiding for demons, right? But they're creating another demon. Know what I mean? They turn to heroin, or they turn to, like, in America, methamphetamine and, like crystal rock. I don't know.
Fentanyl, no.
Fentanyl, like that pure heroin kind of thing, you know what I mean? And they're turning to all these drugs, and people walk past in the street and they think, oh, junkie. Think what that person has been through before you call him a junkie. You know what I mean? Think the horrors that person's probably seen in his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you see a homeless person, ask them, what's your story? Don't just dismiss them and think that, these are scum of the earth, shoplifting and drug addicts. They've had very, very sad lives, and they're actually society's most vulnerable people.
Yeah. I know one lassie. She's homeless through drug abuse. You know what I mean? And she was raped as a wean all through her childhood. She's actually been raped twice, living on the streets. You know what I mean? When's it ever going to stop for that lassie? You know what I mean? When is she ever going to get just that wee touch of living life? You know what I mean? Like, it's hell. Like, it's these people that live in the middle classes and all that, they don't understand. You know what I mean? They don't understand the fucking struggles that child abuse victims have, and you know what I mean? They think that we all should just get on with it, and we can't go on with it. I'm 40 years old and still got an eating disorder because of something that happened to me when I was like 6 or 7 years old.
So we were going to go over your life story then, and I've got down here that you went through hell as a young person, and your father was abusive as well. Are you able to talk about that stuff?
Aye. My dad, like, he was never, like, sexually abusive to me, but he was, let's just put it this way, he didn't hold back when it came to, like, the old beatings, you know what I mean? And, like, I used to listen as I went as he went in and battered my ma, and it used to haunt me, you know what I mean? Like, knowing that this big man that everybody out in the street was scared of, you know what I mean? Like, he was a known man, you know what I mean? He was a tough man, and he was coming home, and my ma's a Roman Catholic, and my dad's an Orangeman, and in Scotland that's a big thing, the difference Catholic and Protestant. It's basically another extension of Northern Ireland, Glasgow is, right? Glasgow. And he used to come home and it would be, all I'd hear is you Fenian cunt, slap, and then fucking all this, you know what I mean? Then when I got to about, I think the first time was about 4 or 5, he came into my room, you know what I mean? And I got a bit of tanking, you know what I mean? And for that day onwards, it was just every day. It'd be like just beatings for anything, you know what I mean? Like, I remember one time I was getting a beating down the back, like we stayed in flats, and I was getting a beating because the boy had his 2 big sisters with him, right? And a sickness on. So all I hear is a window fucking flying open and my dad shouting, "Fucking do him! If you don't, I'm doing." Next minute I got to stick my horn and I'm trying to cave this wee guy's head in, know what I mean? Because I know when I got up the stair, if I don't win this fight, I'm getting battered. Try to cave this wee guy's head in, know what I mean? I got up the stair, I get battered anyway, know what I mean? I got kicked a bit, punched a bit, know what I mean? Or just because I got into a fight, but, know what I mean? Like, so I couldn't win in any circumstance, know what I mean? And, like my food, like, the reason I don't eat proper at all, know what I mean? Like, everybody's owning me all the time about my weight. As you can see, I'm underweight, know what I mean? I'm, like, clinically malnourished, right? Because at times I'll go through stages where I'll get on weight again, but then something traumatic will happen and I'll stop eating. And it happened because, well, I believe this is why it happened. One day my dad was making lunch. My ma was out somewhere and he was making lunch. And he said to us, the first person to finish their lunch gets the last aim at iron brew, which is a drink here in Scotland. We were like, yes, that's a luxury, you know what I mean, back in the 80s. And he comes in with 2 bowls of scrambled egg, knowing that I don't like scrambled egg. Right, so I'm like kind of greeting and all. I'm only like maybe 6 years old, you know what I mean? I'm greeting and next minute it's crack, you know what I mean? My nose, instantly I felt it crack, you know what I mean? Like, it's the first time I'd ever broke my nose, you know what I mean? I've done it 7 times since, but first time my nose ever broke, you know what I mean? And the blood was streaming down with snot and tears and all, and it's all dripping into this bowl. He sat there and he made me eat every single bit of that egg, you know what I mean, until it was finished, with the blood, the snot and all that in it, you know what I mean? He didn't care, you know what I mean? After it, my older sister's sitting there drinking this wee dreg iron brew, you know what I mean? As if, like, she'd won this prize, and I'm sitting there, like, just pure numb mouth, you know what I mean? Like, my teeth were all numb at the top, and my nose was just, you know what I mean? I could feel my eyes going and all that, you know what I mean? Like, right away. And I basically just had to go to bed, and, like, you do in the jail, you know what I mean? Like, you had to just go and hide until, you know what I mean? A few days after school, you know what I mean?
I can't imagine then, when you're incarcerated, there's the possibility of anything happening at any time. So your adrenaline's always going. So you've had that your whole life. Well,
Aye.
your young life, you've had that for many years. It sounds like. So I can't imagine the effect because it wears you down, doesn't it? When you're constantly on guard like that, thinking something's gonna.
Constantly terrified of footsteps coming towards my door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But my ma left my dad when I was maybe about 10, 11 years old. And like an idiot, I chose to go and stay with my dad. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, I can't answer the question of the day. He asked me, and he had this look on his face that just made me choose my dad. You know what I mean?
I think it was a bit like Stockholm syndrome.
Possibly. You know what I mean? I stayed there 11 months. After the first 5 months, I think it was, there was all sorts of reports to social work for the school, doctors, to the post and things like that. So the post came out and they interviewed us and all that. And I got took into, basically walked past my dad, who was in a corridor sitting on a bench, with his horn in his head, like doing this. I walked past him, and the sergeant's like that to me, greeting face, wee bastards like you need to fucking man the fuck up. Look at what you're doing, you're pulled out there because your mouth. And he's like, are you want to press charges against your own dad? And I says, no, I don't. Know what I mean? Like, I don't want any of this. Know what I mean? Like, I don't even know why I'm here. Know what I mean? Pure shaggy hair that's like 2 months needing cut. Trainers that are talking to me, know what I mean? Because the soul's hanging off. Know what I mean? Fucking face damaged and all that, know what I mean? And the post send me home. So, my Auntie Anne was a great woman, know what I mean? And like, she would take me away out of this situation for weekends at a time and all that kind of thing. But it got to the stage that this gang was kind of after me, know what I mean? And my dad was away out drinking, and he'd leave me in the house at the weekend myself, know what I mean? He'd go out drinking on the Friday and come back on the Sunday night. So this gang were shouting up at the window and things like that. So I opened the window and I threw my dad's darts at the gang, know what I mean? My dad's come in on a Sunday night and the gang were all hanging about. And he said to my dad what happened. And he said to me, take the black bag and take it down the stair to the bin. And I says, I can't. And he says, take the fucking bin bag down. And even my stepma, or his bird I call her, know what I mean? But even she was saying, Ian, you can't. I was made to go down that stair. And I got leered at the bottom of the coast half that gang. Like, leered. I'm lucky. Here in Glasgow, Glasgow's been the knife cult, like, capital, the slash capital for like 1940 or something like that.
Wow.
Know what I mean? So I'm lucky I didn't get stabbed that day or anything like that, right? But I got quite a tasty fucking beating, know what I mean? And then I got up the stair, like, feeling wrecked, and then the beating really begins, know what I mean? Then I have to take it off my dad, know what I mean? And, like, see when he punched you, it's like a sledgehammer hitting you, just a big fucking fist slamming into your wee face, you know what I mean? And it was, after that, I couldn't be trusted because I'd thrown his darts out the window. So on a Friday night, I'd get put into a cupboard, right? With the promise that he'd be back in a couple of hours, you know what I mean? Now this cupboard's maybe, it's the size of the ceiling, so it's, say, 7 feet high, right? And it's probably 1.5 feet by 1 foot in measurement. But you've got electricity meters and all that, poking out and all that kind of thing, right? So I've learned to sit a certain way. I sit a certain way, right? Like on my knees, but I'm sitting this mad ride that even my girlfriend will say, why do you sit like that? You know what I mean? It's because the mum's not locked in that cupboard, right? I've had to learn, because he wouldn't come back that hours later. He'd be back on the Sunday, you know what I mean? And on the Sunday, say, he'd had a bad weekend, he'd take me to the cupboard and he'd blame me for the maddest of shit, like stealing. He'd say, oh, you fucking stole a slice of bread. I've not done anything to eat on a fucking weekend. I can't go to this cupboard. How can I steal a slice of your fucking bread? Know what I mean? But I'd get accused of this anyway, and I'd be kicked about and punched about. Know what I mean? I'd have at parties. He'd have parties, and I'd have, like, darts were a big thing. They all played darts, like, in Glasgow, know what I mean? Darts is a big thing in Scotland. And I'd have him and his pals, like, throwing darts at me, know what I mean? Like, I was to, like, try and get the way of the darts, and they were to try and get me in the feet and all that. And he'd have someone going like that, both, and getting you in the stomach and all that, know what I mean? And, like, you're actually pulling these darts out yourself, you know what I mean? And you're seen as, they're all giving you, like, 10 pence and 50 pence, and you're thinking, I'm thinking to myself anyway, this is natural, because my mates are telling me outside that they got a doing that night, you know what I mean, I've heard that. So I'm thinking, everybody gets these doings, you know what I mean, everybody gets, like, what I'm getting, you know what I mean? But I didn't know that these other range were talking about, they got scalped in the bum 3 times, you know what I mean? No, broken ribs and a broke arm, you know what I mean?
You had 11 broken bones, didn't you?
11 broken bones, you know what I mean?
By the time that the agencies stepped in.
By the time the agency stepped in, like, what happened with the agencies is the door went in, and it was the police, social work, and somebody else. I can't remember who the other person was, but there's a squad of them anyway. They did so many reports for the school. Like, one time I was sitting in the school, and I was getting suspended for pulling a knife out on a boy. I was getting suspended, and my stepma walked in front of the head teacher and the gym teacher. The gym teacher I hated, right? He was an absolute prick. I hated him, right? She walks in, bang, right in the eyeball, right? My eyeball starts throbbing instantly, you know what I mean? The gym teacher smiles as he walks in the door, and all I'm thinking about is that gym teacher fucking saying that there, know what I mean? I'm not thinking about anything else apart from that gym teacher saw that. Not because I had that much hatred for him. But all these reports went in, they came and they took us. And I've saw the reports, you know what I mean? Like, I was all, again, shaggy hair and all that. Like, my trainers were talking to me. I remember my dad coming in, right? It was the first year, right? And he said to me, I've got you a pair of trainers, son. And I thought, oh, fuck, you know, man, that's really nice, you know what I mean? He gave me them. And everybody was wearing Adidas Samba in the days. That was his trainer of choice, Adidas Samba, black with the white stripes. He gives me a pair of Gola, which were like cheap versions of Adidas Samba. You got fucking mocked and you got bullied for having Gola on, know what I mean? He's gave me these and I've had to, like, accept them, saying, oh, I'm happy about these and all that, know what I mean? Pulling them on my feet. Went to school, know what I mean? What do you think happened? Ha! Look at him fucking Gola on his feet, know what I mean? People try to take the piss and that would lead to fights and all that kind of shit. I ended up, like, the primary 7, like, no, this was for second, like, what do you call it, like, S5 or whatever it is, S6. Like, I don't know what you would call it in high school. Like, your high school, basically, in America, the high school. Like, the jocks, basically, it being in your land kind of thing, grabbed a hold of me. And one hit me up by the, like, round my thing here. And the other 2 hit my legs. and they rammed me into the like pole.
What?
You know what I mean? And they were doing that. My hand was into the pole 5 or 6 times. You know what I mean? It started kneeing the fuck out of us and all that, punching me and all that.
Jesus.
I left the school. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, I've always fought back all my life. You know what I mean? Always. There's never been a time where like somebody's punched me and I've no punched back. You know what I mean? But that moment, there's nothing I could do. You know what I mean? Like, so I just left the gates and I didn't go back to school. You know what I mean? So I started dogging school. You know what I mean? And then when I went back with my ma, I went to school for a wee bit in first year. But then I got put in a children's home. And they basically said to me that day, that you got to school today? I said, no. I was never asked to go back. So I had a first year education. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is in America. Like that's like used primary school's grade school, I think.
Yeah. I can't remember either what it is.
And then you go to high school.
Yeah.
We went to high school. You go about 12 years old to high school. So basically, I had an education up to about 12 years old. You know what I mean? Had to teach myself how to read, how to write, and all that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I done that later on in my life.
So then you started to learn to use weapons to protect yourself. It's raw survival for you at this rate, at this stage, isn't it? You had to go rogue.
Basically, what happened was anger came. You know what I mean? Like, see the fear, it was replaced by anger. You know what I mean? Like, I knew the human body wasn't made of glass. You know what I'm talking about? Like, some people in this world are scared to get punched in the face. Like, see if you walk up to most men, right? And you punch them square in the fucking face. They're going to back down. I mean, or see if you put it onto somebody, they're going to back down. Because most people don't want it. You know what I mean? I've been taught this thing that, right, probably know this yourself, right, if you've been very well. They're screaming, right, they're screaming and pain and that. But then there's this other scream, you know what I mean? This scream that only, like, terrible fear and pain can cause a man today, you know what I mean? I've learned that, see if like you've got 10 men coming at you kind of thing, see if you make that first one make that sound, see the next 9 will run, you know what I mean, they will run. So I've learned that basically you want to come to me my front door for instance, I'm going to fucking put sulfuric acid in the first one's face, you know what I mean, and let him squeal that squeal. You know what I mean? You'll squeal that squeal, and see the rest of them. They will run. They will not stone. Doesn't matter what they've got in their hands, machetes, choppers, cleavers, anything they want. You know what I mean? I put that sulfuric acid in the first person's face. You know what I mean? No, you need to be aftershave bottle. I mean, splash. You know what I mean? And they're making that sound, that squeal. And I guarantee the rest are running. You know what I mean? I've had it twice in my life, you know what I mean? Like guys try to rob us when I was doing crack in London. You know what I mean? Walked out, put sulfuric acid in the first one's face. Bottle went, you know what I mean? Like that sound piercing through the whole fucking tower block, man. I guarantee, I stayed in the lower basement. I guarantee like 18 up heard it, you know what I mean? The school this guy made, you know what I mean?
So after the extreme hell you went through, you were determined then, you know, that if anyone messed with you, you were just going to go full on.
Aye. It was basically a case of, I'm out and out to cause as much fucking damage to in this world as I can possibly cause. I wanted people, certain people, right, like, to feel the pain I was feeling, you know what I mean? Like, and see a children's home's a place of violence, a place of torture, a place of sexual abuse. It's a case of all the Waynes having sex together. We were all having sex together. I would go for one lass's room having sex, right? And then going into another lass's room that, like, my mate had just come out of, you know what I mean? And we'd all be having sex with each other, all looking for the love that we weren't getting, you know what I mean? So, you would meet certain people and would, like, one time going to the ice skating. I won't name the ice skating, but we were going to an ice skating and we got into a wee scuffle with, like, older boys, like 5 or 6 older boys. So I decided, ice boots in my horn. That's a fucking tool in it. Bang, put the fucking ice skate right in his head. But I went to, like, take it back. Didn't come back. Know what I mean? It was stuck in his fucking head. So I had to actually walk away and leave the ice boot stuck in his head.
Bloody hell.
But the problem is, we were out stabbing people and all that, right? For that age, up to 16. Nothing was happening to us. We were going to a thing called the children's panel, right? And they're making it sound like it's everybody else's fault bar yours. So you're thinking, I can do what I want, like, I'm not going to get into trouble here. Like, I committed armed robberies and all that, right? And because I was under the care system, I walked. The social worker would come pick me up and take me right back to children's home.
No consequences.
No consequences at all for your actions, know what I mean? So, of course, know what I mean? I had all this fucking rage and all this, like, just I wanted people to feel the terror that I felt, I want people to feel it, you know what I mean? I can't explain it, Sean, you know what I mean? Like, an anger that I wanted to, like, just destroy this fucking world. I'd watch this world burn if I could, you know what I mean? Like,
You're projecting your own torture and hell that had happened to you, weren't you?
aye.
You know, as a kid, you weren't given the tools to deal with it. So you're just lashing out because you've been so, brutally abused by your dad. You're now just lashing out.
Aye. We were in the children's home and, like, the local young mob would walk past and they'd sing a song, Homeward Bound, Homeward, know what I mean? Mocking the fact that we're in a children's home. And all the Waynes would be sitting there feared and all that. I was like to myself, what, he's all scared of it? And they're going like, oh, they usually start throwing bricks and all that. They might jump the fence, let's get inside and all that. I was like, fuck that, air the fence, you know what I mean? I jumped to the fence. Right into the crowd I went, you know what I mean? And, like, see, before I knew it, I had people at my back, you know what I mean? Like, some of the boys, like, I can't name names, but they jumped the fucking fence with me and were right into this wee mob, you know what I mean? And then it became a thing that this wee mob and us were enemies. You're caught lacking outside that children's home, you were getting slashed, or you were getting fucking done, you know what I mean? And, like, there's one time they got into the children's home, right? And the staff locked herself in the office, you know what I mean? So we were left there basically fend for ourselves kind of thing, you know what I mean? So fend for ourselves we fucking did, you know what I mean? Like, basically, the young mob left the children's home, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, we put it right on them because we were all Waynes with fucking that anger, you know what I mean? They were all sitting there in their nice hussies, right? Fucking living good lives, right? Getting proper dinners and, like, the love after my and dad getting the best of gear and all that, you know what I mean? We weren't getting clothes, we were getting, like, I think we got £180 every 6 months to go and buy clothes with. You know what I mean? Like, you know yourself, you can't buy nothing. This jumper cost £180. You can't buy nothing with £180 in 6 months. You know what I mean? So they've got everything, yet they're here to mock us. Nah, it's not happening. You know what I mean? No anymore. You know what I mean?
What was the situation with the machete?
Oh, that's what, like, one of the reasons I was put into the children's home. Like, my ma put me into a children's home, right, under a section, I think, 24 or something like that, or section 21. Basically, she was gearing me up because I kept getting arrested all the time. One of the times is I slapped a boy in the head with a machete, you know what I mean? police at the door, family at the door, loads of trouble. Another time,
How had he provoked you?
he didn't provoke me. Know what I mean? He was just like, he thought he was better than me. Know what I mean? He thought he could fight better than me and all that. He thought he could bully me. Know what I mean? Like, talk down to me and things like that. So I kind of wanted just to show him that you can, you know what I mean? You can, you know what I mean? So just slapped him in the side of the head with a machete. Think that nothing ain't. My dad gave me the fucking machete for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? So it can't be that bad to use it, can it? You know what I mean? So, like, then we broke into a guy's house, right? And the guy's opened the sitting room door as we've come in the back, and he's opened his sitting room door and saw us, and I went boo like that. Just I got a fright, he got a fright, and the word boo came out of my mouth. You know what I mean? And he slammed the door shut. So we've ran up a hill, and we were sitting in the bushes, just sitting like watching down at the house. The guy had a heart attack, right? The ambulance and the police and all that game is a serious matter. Like, there's more blue lights there than there is in fucking Blackpool kind of thing, right? We were sitting there watching, thinking that we were not getting seen. But every cunt saw where we ran. You know what I mean? Everybody saw where we went. So they're pointing the police in their direction. We're not knowing that the police are closing in behind us. Next minute we're in handcuffs. My ma's boyfriend comes to the police station, laughing at me, you know what I mean? I've done it now. Your mother's no taking you back this time, I'll make sure of it and all that. I was sitting there thinking, right, my ma will take me back, no problem, you know what I mean? Social work come, like, about 6 hours later, and they're like, we're going to take you to your mum's house, and we're going to ask her if she'll let you back in, but she's saying on the phone that she's not taking you back now. So we went to her house and she wouldn't even let me in the door, like, to talk. Social work went in, I was just on outside. And they came back out the house and they said, we're going to take you somewhere for the night just to your ma cam's done. But that one night became like a couple of weeks, a couple of months. And then obviously all the stabbings and all that, I ended up getting put on a section 24C, which meant that the social work had, basically I was under social work control now. I mean, my ma didn't have the right just to come and get me anymore. Like, I was under social work control. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of abuse in children's homes. You know what I mean? And like I say, a lot of sex happening between wains, right? This member of staff said to me,
I know the Americans are thinking, what's a wean?
a wain's like just a child.
A child,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
we call every child is a wain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a Scottish word, I think. You know what I mean? But so we're all having sex all the time. It's just a natural thing. There's nothing to it. You know what I mean? No love, no girlfriend, boyfriend, none of that. This member of staff says to me, I've only been here a couple of days. You're slow as fuck. And I said, what are you talking about? And he went, obviously such and such wants to fuck you and you're fucking sitting there no doing nothing about it. And I'm like, no, she doesn't. I can fucking see it, so how can you not see it? So I was like, right, I'm going to go and chance my arm. I went in, chanced my arm, right? I asked her to come to the toilet. So she came to the toilet, so that's when you know that it's game on kind of thing. You know what I mean? I went in. Next minute the door bursts opened as I'm having sex with this lassie. This guy, see the old phones you used to get, the old cameras you used to get, it was like they were long, like tin things with a big flashlight at the end. He took one picture, right? And like we've stopped and covered up and all that. And he started saying, he's like, listen, this will only go any further this time, right? But these photos are going to be used as evidence if I ever catch you doing anything like this again. Stand still, put your hands by your side. he took a photo of her and he took a photo of me, and he left. Now we're thinking to ourselves, lucky escape there. Know what I mean? That lassie died very young, know what I mean? And like, that man was in his 50s at the time. 50s, maybe early 60s. But it's a man I'd love to be able to go and see. Because I see if I saw him, I'd slash his throat. Know what I mean? I'd cut his throat. Know what I mean? Because I believe that he had something to do with like that wee arty dying young. Know what I mean? And I know it's fucked my head. Know what I mean? Like,
You think he was blackmailing her with the photo or something?
no, basically it was just he wanted the photos. He wanted his child porn on it. It's like
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
his child sexual fucking predator picture. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's for his own sick enjoyment kind of thing. So he's fired me in to have sex with this lassie so he could come in and get pictures of his. Know what I mean? And then he's like telling us that, basically saying to us, oh, I'm doing you a favour here, but you're no saying anything. And he's like talking to us really angry, as if like he's really angry with us.
That's his cover story.
I'm thinking, you sent me in, you're telling me like, you're the one that put me wise to she was game for it. So, like, know what I mean? What's going on? Know what I mean? All the staff knew that the Waynes were having sex with each other. Know what I mean? But, see, in the home, I will say there was great members of staff. Know what I mean? Like, there was Sack, Jimmy, there was Gaynor, just to name 3 names. They were all in their 30s, 40s, so I don't even know if they're still alive, you know what I mean? But they were great people that tried to put us on the right track with a guy, Alex, who would, out his own time, take us to the local football and watch the football and all that and take us back. We'd take the piss by throwing things at the players and throwing things at the rival supporters and try and get in about them with a wee blade, you know what I mean, and try and plug a couple in the arse and that, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? And we were taking the piss out of a man's goodness, you know what I mean? When we were surrounded by fucking badness, you know what I mean? We had somebody good there, but we couldn't see the good, you know what I mean? We could only see the badness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's just so much bad in care, you know what I mean? Like, the care system is a fucked up place, you know what I mean? They shut, there was 4 homes at that time, and we used to always meet up on a Wednesday night and play football at the local five-a-side. Every single Wednesday night it would end in a punch-up, you know what I mean? We'd all start boxing with other homes. Now, they shut the 4 homes down, and they 4 homes that later came out, child abuse was happening in all 4 of their homes, council ran homes. Before that, it was like nuns and that were running care, and they were sexually abusing the Waynes blatantly. Know what I mean? Like, absolutely blatantly sexually abusing the Waynes, and nobody cared. Nobody cared. Because it was just, wee bastards didn't care. They're bad Waynes, they're rotten. Know what I mean? We weren't rotten. Know what I mean?
And did you get introduced to drugs at this age?
I started smoking hash basically as soon as I hit the children's home. Know what I mean? As soon as I hit the children's home, I was smoking weed, taking acid, taking E. And like, I didn't like acid and I didn't like E. I don't like being out of my... I'm hyper vigilant, know what I mean? Like, I like to know exactly what's going on about me when it's going on about me. Know what I mean? Like, I'll sit in a pub and I'll like look about and I'll know exactly who the troublemakers are. Know what I mean? Like, I don't go into pubs, know what I mean? For that simple fact, right? But anywhere I go, I'm looking on a bus. I'm looking at who's ready to start trouble here. Because there's trouble around every fucking corner, know what I mean? There really is. There's trouble around every corner. And at this age, right, in this stage of my life, right, where I want to actually do good, like I matured when I was like 27 years old, 26 years old. That's when I matured. I didn't mature at 16, know what I mean? I was like fucking 26 before I matured, know what I mean? And then I wanted to start getting back, know what I mean? Like, I'm a single dad to two bairns, know what I mean? Two bairns that I brought up myself, know what I mean? With helping my girlfriend, know what I mean? She's been a big part of, like she's gave as a family, you know what I mean? Like, Christmases and all that, know what I mean? Like, Christmas dinner and all that with a family. It's like, it's all new to us, know what I mean? It's like, never had it, know what I mean? Like, just, she's gave us a normal fucking life, basically. That's what she's gave us. She's pulled us out of a hole that I was in. I was basically stuck in this hole, right? With, like, my Wayne's ma. She ended up dying when I was in the jail. I was on remand for a Wolfpack incident where we smashed a throw about in Edinburgh. And I was on remand and she died. And 'cause she died, I'm on remand. My older son's on remand in Pullman. And three others are on remand. Two others are on remand for my team. Right? And the police are searching for the other one. 5 years. And we got released on compassionate grounds. Got bail. But as I'm being bailed, they start reading my bail conditions up. Like, it went on for fucking 40 minutes. Know what I mean? Like, bail condition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But see, by the time they'd go to 16, I stopped listening. Know what I mean? I was leaning against the desk just like not even fucking listening to what they were saying. The bail conditions were basically for terrorists. Know what I mean? It's bail conditions you'd get to a terrorist. No social media, not allowed to take part in, like, hunting down paedophiles in any kind of aspect. Why? Why are you scared of me hunting paedophiles? Why? Like, if your own watchdogs are saying the police can't deal with it, and hunting teams are, she mentioned the Wolfpack, right? It's been impeccable. Our evidence, like, amazing. We're hard working, we're dedicated and all that, right? Yet 4 days later, I go up for a breach of the peace, where the family came out with knives and all that, right? It turned into a breach of the peace. I go up to court and I get banned, right? I get 2 years probation, 200 hours community service, and a 2-year ban on any kind of hunting activities at all. Why? Why do you want to take someone so successful, 131 stings, right? That's up there with any team in the UK, right? It's probably top 5 in the UK. Now, down in England, they've got so many people to work with, like 60 odd million to work with. We've only got 5 million in Scotland, and we've got 131 fucking predators, know what I mean? Now, we're super successful here. The evidence we're getting in is super. It's my partner in this, Oliver. He's legit amazing. Know what I mean? Like, this man is. He's an artist. He's a gay man, right? He's flamboyant and all that, right? But see, the brain on him is next level shit, know what I mean? It's like, he knows. Basically, when we started this, he started reading law books and he's finding all these different laws. We've ended up with 3 laws changed in Scotland.
Wow.
We changed 3 laws in Scotland because of Oliver's knowledge.
Wow,
know what I mean?
congratulations.
Oliver's an Englishman, right? But he's an honorary Scot.
So what laws have you got changed?
Basically,
This is great because
Right.
we're talking, on this channel for all of the different people we've interviewed, we've been talking about how hard it is to get through to the politicians and get the laws changed. But go on, if you could
Right.
expand on that.
2 of them are just small ones, right? But
Yeah.
the main one is, right, we had this paedophile that lawyers thought, oh, we can challenge this without it even going to court. So what they done is they had a mock trial. They call it, so I can't remember what they call it up there, know what I mean? But it's fucking lawyer talk, know what I mean? It's basically a trial, but there's no accused and there's no witnesses or nothing. They play the party or.
Oh
Right.
yeah, we had a guy in here yesterday who had an attempted murder case, and he ended up doing this thing. It's
Aye.
called a something hearing.
I can't remember what it's called, right? But so they done this anyway, and it was in front of a High Court judge. It was held in Edinburgh Sheriff Court, but it was
A Newton hearing, it's called.
aye. The High Court judge was sitting and he's listening to all, right? And they're using our evidence, right? Like on a different case, it's like the evidence, and the PF's got to argue against it, kind of. No, the PF's got to argue for it, where a lawyer's got to argue against it, right? So the High Court judge turns around and goes, right, so if a man's caught with 10,000 fake Valium, he's charged with selling Valium, is he no? And the lawyers and the PF's like, well, aye, yes, aye. So they turned around and said, well, if a man thinks he's meeting a real child, he's meeting a real child. So they changed the law that if somebody thinks that they're there to have sex with a child, it's classed as a real child now. It's no classed as a decoy or anything else. It's classed as that's a real kid.
Well done.
And that was a huge law.
That is brilliant.
It was huge for us. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was. But another team had a Groom Sister Scotland, I think it was. They had a big case and all. They went to the Supreme Court down in London. They caught a predator. The predator got time in jail. But when he got out of the jail, he wanted to basically sue the hunting team, saying that they had infringed his rights by videoing them and putting them all over Facebook and things like that. And it went all the way to the Supreme Court, because judges couldn't rule on it on all these different levels. But in the Supreme Court, it was ruled that hunting's totally illegal. Our evidence is totally admissible in court. They're meeting a real Wayne. Know what I mean? So basically, they're fucked. They won the case, kind of thing. Know what I mean?
Good.
And that was a big help as well. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that paedophile, that dirty scumbag, right, came out of jail after supposedly going through all his courses and all that they go through, right, that don't do jack shit, right? A paedophile's a paedophile. They're going to be a paedophile until the day they fucking die. They've got a sexual attraction to Waynes. That's not going to change with some arsehole that went to university. So tell me, what goes through your mind when you're thinking about children? Know what I mean? That's not going to change their fucking instincts, you know what I mean? And see these ones that say, oh, I have sexual thoughts about Waynes, but I wouldn't act on them. You would fucking act on them in a second if you had the opportunity. Don't tell lies, know what I mean? See, if you knew how to access child porn, you'd be accessing it, know what I mean? See, if you could molest a Wayne, you'd be molesting that Wayne, know what I mean? There's no such thing as a a guy, a paedophile that wants to have thoughts but won't act on them. There's no such thing, you know what I mean? They're just paedophiles that have had lack of opportunity, you know what I mean? That's what it is.
All right, so we were talking about your story then, and you said you started to get into drugs, you were sniffing glue, smoking hash. So how are you financing the drugs then? Did you start to commit more crimes?
How we were going out, we were like stealing out of cars, we'd steal the car stereos. They would sell for like 25 quid and things like that, right? And then it went from the cassette players to the CD players. So we were stealing all these cassette players and people were going, no, I want the CD player. I mean, so we were having to find motors with the CD players, we'd start stealing out of them. At that time you could smash a window in a motor, take the stereo, and sometimes the alarm when they go off and things like that. It wasn't like the day where you even fucking look at the motor and the alarm's going off, you know what I mean? Immobilisers and all that shit. None of that was about. Like, you could steal a Vauxhall Astra, right? Like, we actually timed ourselves 7 seconds from start to the engine going. 7 seconds it took us. You know what I mean? That's
How did you start it?
All you do, right, you jack it with, like, you'd open the door with a screwdriver, right? And then you'd kick the casing off, right? You'd break the steering lock, right? Now see, on a Vauxhall Astra or a Nova or something like that, you could break it with your bare hands. You'd break it that way and then you'd break it that way, you know what I mean? And you've got the casing off and you'd find this like black plug kind of thing. And that's like, had a wee socket bit. You just jam the screwdriver into that bit and turn it, and that's your way.
Wow.
Know what I mean?
Wow.
It was that easy. I mean, you steal a motor nowadays.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So you think how easy it was to get a burner when you needed a burner. Know what I mean? If you were away to do a turn, you just went and got yourself a wee nippy Vauxhall Astra. Know what I mean? But like, there's boys that could steal for like escorts and things like that. I could never ever get a Ford fucking Escort. Like, you used to, if you used a scaffolding bar, say like a big bar of metal, you used to need to put that in and like break the steering lock with that because their steering lock was like more like harder to break. But I was never really into stealing motors and things like that. We had a Sierra Cosworth. Now, can you remember Cosworths?
I can't though. What year was that?
93.
Yeah, I was in America by then,
Aye.
and the cars are a bit different out there.
Well, right, see the now you've got the Subaru Impreza. That's the boy racer kind of motor.
Yeah.
Right. Back then it was the Sierra RS Cosworth. Or the Escort RS Turbo. Right. We got our hands on an RS Cosworth. And I was driving. Right. We're booting along. And I wanted to see how fast this fucking thing can go, you know what I mean? So I open it up. I'm hitting 130 meg an hour. I don't know what happened, right? I don't know what fucking, if I hit a stone, don't know what happened. I wasn't taking a corner or nothing like that, right? The motor just fucking flipped. We flipped maybe, well, we ended up about 30 feet into a field, right? Me and this other boy. We both walked out of there without a scratch on us. See, the motor, it flipped at that speed, right? Now, you think how many times that's rolled to get like maybe 30 feet into the field, right? Yeah. See the actual frame in the motor? It was still sturdy. It was just all the paintwork and all that was all fucked on it.
What was going through your head as it was rolling?
Nothing, it was like, it happened so fast, that's how I don't know what caused the actual fucking crash to start with. All I remember is, like, when it came to a stop, thinking, like, oh shit, like, am I hurt here? Like, is he hurt here? No way to look to my side to see, like, if his fucking, he's all mangled, you know what I mean? Like, I just went up through the window, and he's come out through the window, and he's like, "You alright?" And I went, "Aye, you alright?" And he's like, "I'm brand new, mate." And I was like, "I'm brand new too." And we were like, "Right, we better get to fuck," and we started booting it across the field. Know what I mean? So I didn't really have time to process it, know what I mean? But I see, like, later in life, when you process, like, what you actually done, it was like, but an RS Cosworth in the days was the balls, know what I mean? It was like, that was like having a Subaru Impreza now, know what I mean? They'd hit 130 and you could handle it, know what I mean? It was like, the engine, see the sound of the engine and all that, it was beautiful, know what I mean? It was like, I've never been a big motor fan, know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of motors, but like that Cosworth, know what I mean? It was just, see the steel in it and all that, the knowledge that we had our hands on the fucking cream of the crop, you know what I mean? It was an amazing feeling, and see, like, driving it and then getting to a stretch where I really could open it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like, it's a boom, you know what I mean? And then the next minute we're fucking, you know what I mean? And then we're climbing at windies and all that. It was like, it almost sounds like fantasy now, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, so I've got this thing now where I'm like super, I won't drive, I won't learn to drive, I won't go, I know how to drive, I've been driving since I was 12, but I won't go and learn, then pass my test and all that, right? Because of that day. I mean, see, that crash has put me off driving forever. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what happened, you know what I mean? So, you don't know what happened, you don't know how to rectify a problem, do you?
No.
Know what I mean?
It's
So,
it's put something in your brain, hasn't it?
Aye.
Whereby it's like a protection mechanism,
That's
isn't
what
it?
it is.
From it repeating
Aye.
situation, yeah.
Eh,
And around this time then, did you get in trouble for starting a riot?
Aye, that was after the 40s. See, the day that he done that with the 40s, that I was like stewing on it, know what I mean? And before I knew it, I picked up the telly and I just threw it out the window. And people were like saying, "Is what you doing, Gordon?" And I went, "This place is fucking gone, man." And I started setting fire to the couch.
So just for the viewers then, because you told that story a little bit ago, he's referring to the predator that was the boss who took the photos of him as a kid, who was some kind of, Gordon believes this guy was collecting child porn.
Aye. Well, I just started set fire to the couch. That started burning. Know what I mean? The staff are running about and all that, so we pulled out the big fire hoses and we're fucking shooting at the staff with the fire hoses and knocking them right back, because this is like a big jet, know what I mean? It's knocking the staff back and things like that. We wrecked that whole place. We went out and we were starting the minibus. We tried to like steal the minibus, the children's home's actual minibus, and we got it started and all that. But by this time, immobilisers has kicked in, and we got so far, and the van just stopped. Know what I mean? And none of us knew why it had stopped, so we all just bailed out and smashed fuck out the van and all. And we walked back to the children's home. The police all came and all that. I was taken away, and so was a lassie, an older lassie. The next day in the Daily Record it said 17-year-old and named a lassie, and 13-year-old, a 13-year-old that cannot be named for legal reasons, started a riot in a children's home. Know what I mean? That was the headline, yeah, kind of thing. And we just utterly fucking wrecked the place. Know what I mean? Like, absolutely destroyed it. Know what I mean? Like, copper piping, sinks kicked off, the fucking toilets kicked off and all that, know what I mean? Baths pulled out, rooms all rooms were on fire and all that, know what I mean? It was a crazy fucking night. It was just mayhem that night, know what I mean? But that was building up, it was stewing. I mean, it'd been stewing for days and weeks leading up to it. And I believe that what happened to me had happened to other people, because one boy in particular, he's a good wee pal of mine, a lovely wee guy, you know what I mean? If you're watching this, you'll know who you are, you know what I mean? I don't need to even mention, you know what I mean? But I noticed that he was also like dead and saying his leading days, you know what I mean? And he ended up punching one of the members of staff, a woman at that, in the face. Because like the guy that had took the picture, we'd get these staff that would come in every now and again. Like, there was cover shifts. There'd cover shifts for the real staff, right? And this woman came in, she was like 6'3" or something like that. So we were calling her high tower and all that, taking the piss all day long and all that. And at bedtime, she tried to grab my wee pal to take him into his room, and he just jumped up and punched her right in the face. You know what I mean? And that isn't him. So there's just this feeling in the air for days, you know what I mean? And I believe it's something to do with him being on the scene. You know what I mean? That I don't believe for a second that it was only me and this young lassie that happened to. Because there's this feeling in the air, and see when I kicked it off, everybody kicked it off. You know what I mean?
That guy was probably a collector, wasn't he?
Aye. I believe that aye. I believe that he was a paedophile that was going around children's homes, collecting and ruining lives and destroying people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I had to go and do 6 weeks in a secure unit because of that, you know what I mean? I was in a secure unit, locked up, like an actual jail. That's what it was like. It's not like that now, it's a holiday camp now. But back then it was at the end of the Borstal period, getting into the secure unit period. So it was more like Borstal than secure unit. The range of the day will think secure units are like holiday camps, really, where you're locked up. You can't get out. But back then it was jail. You know what I mean? It was like gladiator school kind of thing. You had to fucking put in a bit of work. You know what I mean? I went there the 6 weeks, man, and I put in the bit of work I had to put in. Next minute I'm called back. And they're like, "Hey, you're going back to Bells Hill." And I'm like, right, cool. You know what I mean? I went back to Bells Hill, and they'd like painted the place, and it looked like they'd done it all cheap as fuck, obviously, you know what I mean? Because it just looked like normal again, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, it's just... See, if I stayed there, right, I'll be honest with you, if I stayed there, I'd have killed somebody. You know what I mean? Like, my mum moved to England. I can't remember what year, right, but she moved to England. And because she moved, they had to move me. Even though I was in care, they had to move me. So they moved me to the care system down south.
So sorry, where I've come from to film this.
Aye. Dorking.
Dorking, right? That's right near where I've come from.
Westcott, right, just outside. Do you know where I'm at?
I've spoken a few places, but I can't remember the names of them around there. But it is.
It's a wee village just outside Dorking. It's about a mile. You can walk it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some nice countryside, isn't there?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Right, so I went for this council-run establishment, right, into this big country house, right? They had a big rose garden, a gym, inside it had a snooker, a pool table and all that.
Sounds like the one I did a talk at several
like
years ago.
Beautiful. It was a woman called Nancy and John that ran the place, right? And they took me in, and everybody loved my accent and all that. I was seen as one of them and all that. And there was a couple of times when there's a few situations, you know what I mean? But it got handled in the Glaswegian style, you know what I mean? And it's like they treated us like I'd never been treated. I wasn't used to being treated like that. You know what I mean? They took us away. Like they took us on a foreign holiday. I'd never had a foreign holiday. I'd never been outside of Glasgow. Never mind fucking knew I'm staying in this big country house. You know what I mean? But this fucking boy came. She had like 4 or 5 boys at a time. That's what she'd take. And they had like an annex after it. It was like a big country house, beautiful inside. And they had like an annex flat, you know what I mean, that was attached to it. And this boy came in and he wasn't fucking all there in the head, you know what I mean? And he kept saying shit, you know what I mean, like about Nancy, you know what I mean? And he would like bark at her, you know what I mean? He would talk down to her, not demeanour and things like that. So one day I just put a fucking blade out on him, you know what I mean? Shoved it right in his neck and I said to him, listen, do you want to fucking die? Do you really want to fucking die? You know what I mean? Because he's talking about death and killing people and like fucking all this mad shit he's talking about. He's a fucking maddie, you know what I mean? I'm like, right, do you know what? Just I blew up, you know what I mean? Dagger out the waist and right into his neck and I'm like, do you want to fucking die? He didn't want to die, you know what I mean? His face went fucking white. Chittering like a fucking wee lassie, you know what I mean? I ended up getting booted out of there.
Did you?
You know what I mean? But what happened was she didn't tell social work, right? At the time I was working, right? Like getting a wee wage, you know what I mean? With this guy that she knew. He said he would take us in, you know what I mean? So he took us in, you know what I mean? Next minute we're running about with drugs, guns. This is the best time in my life. I was fucking loving it, you know what I mean? Like, having access to fucking shows and all that, you know what I mean? Bags and bags of grass and all that. Going to all these gangsters' houses and dropping off fucking like 3 black bags worth of weed. I mean, sitting there with like 13,000 E's in my waistband and like fucking 6 grand, 13 grand in my waist, 18 grand in my waist, all different, you know what I mean? I would carry it, right? So that, like, see if we got a random stop by the police. I'm underage, you can't search me, you know what I mean?
Like county lines.
You know what I mean? I'm under, that's what they don't hear, like county lines and all. But aye, basically, that's what we were basically doing, but it wasn't. We were basically taking it from one place, which was a caravan in a field, right, to another place, you know what I mean? And distributing it to them, and then the money would go where it was meant to go, you know what I mean? But I just love the fact that I'm jumping about with a fucking gun in my waist and all that, you know what I mean? And like getting into these gangsters' houses and all that, right?
How old are you at this point of the story?
I'm about 14.
14, you got a gun in your waist.
Aye. Know what I mean? And it was a powerful feeling. Know what I mean? Powerful feeling. I mean, guns aren't available readily here, know what I mean? Well, they weren't back then. They are kind of readily available now, know what I mean? But they weren't back then, know what I mean? Especially the handguns that we were talking about with. But we had a wee Derringer. It was a woman's handbag gun for America.
I had a girlfriend in America, and I got her. We call it a Lady Derringer.
Aye, Derringer.
Yeah.
That's it. I said Derringer, didn't I? Derringer. And it was like a wee handgun.
Yeah, same.
Right?
Yeah.
I used to love getting into the field and banging it off, you know what I mean? I used to love it. And like, the boy, the guy that I was staying with, he'd be like, "Watch my fucking horses, you don't know where the horses are." I just boom, 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 you know what I mean? Like, loving it, you know what I mean? Getting to fire off these guns, because you're in a field in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know what I mean?
It is a powerful feeling.
Oh, It really is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really is. And, like, see, to start with, he's like, right, shoot the can and all that, and I'm trying to shoot the can, and I'm getting nowhere near this fucking thing, you know what I mean? Like, can he bastard hit this can? It's quite far away, you know what I mean? But see, by the end, I was hitting the can every fucking time, you know what I mean? Hitting posts. I had a rifle, you know what I mean? And firing this rifle, it was a different kind of feeling altogether, you know what I mean? Because you knew that the person could be far away from you, you know what I mean? And we were shooting at this, like, wooden post, you know what I mean? And by the end of our time with that rifle, that wooden post was basically away, you know what I mean? We was basically blew it to fuck, you know what I mean?
Did you get your hand on a shotgun?
Aye, firing shotguns and all.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't used to do armed robberies with shotguns, you know what I mean? Like, selling our shotguns.
So what was your first armed robbery?
My first armed robbery was actually an odd bins, and it wasn't even an armed robbery kind of thing, right?
What's odd bins?
Odd bins, it's like an off license.
Ah.
So, like, yeah,
Like a liquor store.
a liquor store there in America. I walked in, and I was staying Shepperton at the time. It's a place where they make movies and all that. Like, there's a big studios, and right behind that studios there's an estate. And I was staying with this woman who had another foster son and a real son. And me and the foster son were jumping about, and he would be like, we can't go to the shop because all the wee mob are in there. Like, all the young gang are in there. I was like, fucking move in the shop, you know what I mean? So we walked in, and basically I've introduced myself to like, all this wee guy, and they're all fake fucking plastic gangsters, you know what I mean? Like, Surrey bad boys, you know what I mean? That's what I call them, you know what I mean? Surrey bad boys. And they're like, so where are you from? And I was like, Glasgow. And they're like, oh, I've heard about Glasgow and all that. And is it true about the knives and all that? I went, well, does it look like it's fucking true? And they're all like, oh, no, that's not mean. Pure and all, you know what I mean? And I was like, so we start drinking with them, you know what I mean? And one bottle is to another bottle and that. And we end up walking into the town centre. Shouldn't have went into the town centre. There was an Oasis concert playing. It wasn't Oasis, but it was like stupid wee arseholes on the stage kidding on about Oasis, but people would pay to go in. I ended up plugging somebody at it, you know what I mean? We sneaked out, you know what I mean? Cleaned off the blade and all that. And we were bouncing about like fucking as you do. I'm drunk by this time, very drunk, you know what I mean? I walked into the odd bins and I said, bought a vodka. And he's like, no, I can't serve you, pal. And I went, fucking bought a vodka. And he says, listen, I can't serve you, you're too drunk, you know what I mean? And I said, listen, but I bought a fucking vodka on the counter. And he went, no, and I went, put my blade out. And I said, you got to put the fucking bottle down now. And he's like, and he put the bottle of vodka down. But I put the fucking money down, you know what I mean? Like, I put 12 quid on that fucking counter, right? I walk out, and it feels like seconds have been past, you know what I mean? But I just remember the police van door being opened, you know what I mean? I remember being smashed against it, being put in. Then I remember, like, lifting my head, and the other foster boy was there, and he's like, you alright, and all that. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And he's like, hey, pure leather do there, man, are you alright, and all that? And I'm going, and then I can't remember again. And then I remember a social worker coming to see me, and I was like, thinking that was me getting out, but I wasn't getting out. And this is like Friday night. Now it's Saturday morning and I'm not out now. No, I'm used to getting out after 6 hours. Doing whatever I wanted and getting out after 6 hours. I wasn't getting it. I was like, shit, what's going on here kind of thing, you know what I mean? Only Saturday morning I had kind of sobered up. No, it was Saturday night Saturday afternoon, I'd sobered up. And the copper comes into my cell and he says, there's a boy 4 down getting released. Do you want him to grab you anything at the shop? And I'm like, I'm a fucking fanny and I get the fuck clown. And he's like, listen, I know where you come from. They might know day things for you, but this boy will go to the shop and he'll get you whatever you want, what you need. So I was like, tell him to get me 2 bottles of Coke, a paper, and 20 fucking fags. Sitting there. The door opens. Geezer's the fags. Geezer's the fucking ginger. Know what I mean? What I'd ask for? And he's like, I just can't give you a lighter, but when you want a light, chat the door. Know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Know what I mean? Like, fags and all that. Like, couldn't understand it, know what I mean? Sitting there puffing away, know what I mean? Thinking, this is cool, know what I mean? I'll sit here I'll sit here as long as you want me to sit here. On the Monday morning, I was released, right? And that's when I had to leave that. Also, another knife offence, so I got kicked out of that home, like foster parents. But by this time, I had been passed with here, there, and every fucking where, and everywhere involved the knife, know what I mean? So, by the time that had happened, right, nobody in Surrey wanted me, know what I mean? Like, the social workers phoning round everybody, know what I mean? Because, like, it was a fucked up time, know what I mean? It was just, nobody fucking wanted this, know what I mean? Because of the knifing offences and all that, and I ended up having to move through to London. That's how far I feel that they had to go to get me, know what I mean? When you do so much shit, you feel as if you've stayed somewhere like for like 2 years, but in reality, you were only there for a certain amount of time. That's what my life's like, right? Like, so I feel as if like I stayed in, say, Shepparton for 5 months. I was there like 3 weeks, know what I mean? I feel like I stayed with Nancy for like 2 years, know what I mean? I was only there like about 8 months, know what I mean? The guy, I was with him, right? And this is actually when I went to London, right? I was with him. We were running about the drugs and all that. But his fucking daughter ended up with this guy, know what I mean? So his real daughter's with a guy, you know that. He takes my spot kind of thing. And next minute the guy's saying to me, he went on holiday and came back, and he said, oh, the neighbour said he saw you kicking the dog when I was out, when you were out with the dog. I says, I didn't fucking kick, what are you talking about kicking the dog? Know what I mean? I love the dog. I walk the dog every night, know what I mean? Wasn't good enough. There was a reason to get rid of me, know what I mean? But he says to me, you can stay in the caravan. Now the caravan with all the drugs and all the guns and all that. I'm like, right, cool, know what I mean? He said to me there'd be electricity and things like that. It was basically a fucking car battery he was using for the electricity, and it kept going out all the time. He'd put it on, right, and it'd go out after 10 minutes of him leaving. And basically I'd have to sit there in the dark all night, know what I mean? Right, just 2 horses roaming about a fucking field, know what I mean? Like, that was like a scary time in my life, know what I mean? Because you're out in the wilderness, know what I mean? Like, it's not the wilderness, know what I mean? But you're out in the middle of nowhere. Anybody could come along, know what I mean? Anybody. There's a lot of travellers that do shit, know what I mean?
I was going to say, it sounds like a New Age traveller kind of setup.
No, it wasn't even. It was like, it was just basically an old caravan.
Yeah.
Like, I think they called them windy breakers or something like that, know what I mean? Like,
right.
Just an old caravan.
Yeah.
Right? And like, through him, we'd worked with travellers. So I know a lot of travellers now in my life, right? And
yeah.
like, I knew their way of life, right? So I was always worried, is somebody going to come here and raid this place for the things that are here, and I'm going to be left in this fucking field, you know what I mean? So it was quite a scary time, but I got at it with the old weed, you know what I mean? Like, I'd bring people back and I'd be smoking fucking weed. So one night, I go home, and there's a letter from my ma, my real ma, and it'd been opened, and inside it was hundreds of weed, like a bundle of weed. You know what I mean? You're talking maybe, say, 5-6 ounces, right? Sitting inside the letter, and I'm reading this letter going, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Mama, when they send me weed, I was like, fuck it, it's getting smoked anyway. You know what I mean? So I got this bird. The bird was my mate's girlfriend, but he'd slashed a Pakistani boy's throat and had been bailed back to an address in Scotland, right? So he, I got his girlfriend and one of my pals to come to the caravan, and we were fucking smoking this weed, right? And the guy comes in the morning, opens the door. We are spangled, like we are beyond stoned, right? He said he opened the door and the smoke just went billowing, you know what I mean? And we are sitting there red-eyed, no slept all night, munchied out our face and all that, you know what I mean? Packets lying everywhere and all that shit, you know what I mean? And he's like, listen, you can't stay here, you know what I mean? You're putting this place red hot, you know what I mean? So I ended up in a squat.
Squat.
You know what I mean?
How did you find a squat?
It was through him. It was, see, the boyfriend, the daughter, he was staying in the same squat. It was something to do with him. His ma had the house, but she'd gave up the house kind of thing. So we took the house there kind of, basically tell the landlord, fuck off or no moving kind of thing. But there was me, 2 other boys, and this other boy that would come and go, a Scottish boy, but he was older. They were older than me, you know what I mean? The 3 of them were older than me. One day, we go to the shopping centre, right? This is in Shearwater, it's called. Do you know what that is, no? Like, it's near Guildford, you know what I mean? It's just a wee place just outside Guildford, basically. You know what I mean?
There's Worpleston, there's Godalming, there's Woking, Farnham.
Woking, it's just outside Woking.
Outside Woking, okay.
Just right outside Woking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a 2-minute walk from the squat to Woking Town Centre.
Right,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's, see the Planets? Do you know that? Planets Hotel?
I can't remember it now.
That's there. I actually helped build that. Like, I was working on the building site, you know what I mean? And a wee incident happened there with sulfuric acid after a night there because of the bouncers, you know what I mean? Bouncers like thought they were fucking big men, you know what I mean? Kicking a wee boy about, you know what I mean? But the wee boy went back and got his pal to shout the bouncer there for directions, and the fucking horn went out with the sulfuric acid.
Wow.
And the black guy went pink, you know what I mean?
Bloody hell.
And that scream that I was talking about,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he wasn't screaming like that when he was kicking a wee boy about a minute ago, you know what I mean? But, so I'm staying in a squat, and speed, like we were taking fucking shitloads of speed, right? And then Wayne, like, just as a Wayne, it's like, your body, like, you're not meant to absorb a certain amount of drugs as a Wayne, you know what I mean?
How old are you at this point of the story? In the squat?
16.
16,
right?
okay.
You're not meant to absorb this amount of drugs that we were taking and staying up this amount of time that we were staying up, right? So see the guy that I'd been staying with, he tells me that the guy 4 up for him had been broken into, but he was a traveller, this guy. I'm paranoid now. He knows what I'm at, know what I mean? He's going to think I done that. The way the guy's talking to me, it sounds like he thinks I've done it. Or his gold gone, know what I mean? I'm para as fuck now. So I'm sitting there all that day, aftershave bottle with sulfuric acid and a blade, right? In my mind, the other 2 boys are sitting there tooled up, right? And I'm sitting there, like, fucking, like, really fucking heat racing. See the sitting room door? It was wee glass panels, but a couple of them were smashed through, like, fucking fights that happened and all that, right? And I'm looking, and I actually see 2 travellers, like, stoning at the door. And I'm just sitting there and I'm going, what the fuck are we going to do? You know what I mean? Like, no, this isn't me at all, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm going, like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And then they're sitting on the stairs. Like, they're not moving, they're just sitting on the stairs. And I'm like, they're waiting on him coming and all that, you know what I mean? I was like, nah. Next minute, I saw smoke coming out the lights. Like, see the light bulb? Smoke all over the ceiling. Next minute, I'm running up the road. Boxer shorts and a t-shirt, right? No shoes on, nothing, right? I run onto the building site that I was working on, the Planets Hotel at the time. I pull on this guy's shoes, and all through the night, right, I've got no memory at all, right? Apart from the odd flashback of seeing this guy's motor, right? Everywhere I went, this guy's fucking motor was there, right? The police finally caught me, right? And they're like, that is, are you alright? I was in this woman's back garden, and she's obviously phoned the police, you know what I mean? And the police are like, are you alright and all that? And I must have sounded compos mentis to them. And they've let me go, and I'm walking back, you know what I mean? See, I'm walking past the building site, the guy shouts, you got my fucking shoes on, you know what I mean? I'm like just walking past them and kept going. Went back to the squat, and the boys are going, are you alright? What happened? And I'm going, what happened in here? You alright? And they're going, you went fucking loon balls, you fucking clown. We're sitting here with all this, and you're shouting about phoning the fucking fire brigade and all, running up the street. It was all a trap. There was no travellers sitting at the door. There was no smoke coming through the ceiling. My mind had just bent through all the nights up and all the speed getting took, because it was constant, you know what I mean? Like, how I still got a fucking nose is beyond me, you know what I mean? We were snorting it, we were swearing it. What we were doing is, see when we were out, we were wrapping like in fag papers, like wee bombs, like speed bombs kind of thing.
Yeah.
Putting them in our pocket because we wanted to be able to gub one when we wanted to be able to gub one kind of thing. Oh, fucking, it's just like, your mind's no built to withstand that, so my mind broke, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Wildman used to stay up for like 10 days and get crystal meth psychosis.
Or see, I can even imagine what the big man must have fucking saw, you know what I mean? Like, because if I saw that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You go do lally, don't you? After no sleep for so many days.
It's, like, in that fucking
Yeah.
crystal meth stuff, man, like, that's worse than speed.
And I had people come over from England and they didn't realise that you don't eat a gram of crystal meth, and they started eating grams of crystal meth. And they wigged the fuck out, and they were supposed to stay for a month, and they came back after like 3 or 4 days. They wigged out so much.
It's like, I can't even imagine that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you hear all these drugs in America and you think to yourself, like, why did you choose to take them? I mean, like, it sounds maddening. I mean,
Yeah.
like, 'cause I understand what they can, like, how they can bend your mind.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing this guy's motor, like, in flashes, and then I've got no memory. You know what I mean? And then every memory I've got, it's like seeing this guy's motor on the bridge, or seeing this guy's motor there, the boy, the woman's Zeus, and all that shit. You know what I mean? See, 4 days
He was
later.
the same. He thought Mexicans were following him around. And what it was in the morning, the Mexicans come out on the streets to go to work and stuff. But so there's a lot of them out. And he thought they were all just following him around.
That's what you get. You know what I mean? It's like, you just end up like with a fucked up mind. You know what I mean? It's like, it's horrific. You know what I mean? It's absolutely horrific. You know what I mean?
So there was a situation whereby you meet some girls at the squat.
Aye, right, so we used to go up to the shopping centre in Woking Town Centre, and we used to hang about and all that, and we talk to lassies and all that kind of shit. So we get these like 3 lassies to come back to the squat, but one of them fancies me. She wants to be with me, but remember I tell you this other guy used to come and go. He's a Scottish guy, and he was in his 30s at this time, you know what I mean? Shouldn't be hanging about me anyway, you know what I mean, when you're in your 30s, you know what I mean? But he was hanging about anyway, you know, and like fucking, he fancied the lassie, right? And he felt the lassie should be with him. But he's sitting there trying to talk to the lassie and all that, right? And I'd been in the next room playing pool, right? When this wee cheap ass pool table we had, right? And the lassie's coming into me, and she's like putting her arms around me and all that, and it just, we were boozing, all that shit. I wake up in the morning, and there's a fucking gun in my mouth. And I'm like, looking, and I notice, see who it is. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck are you doing, you know what I mean? And he's going on about the lassie and all that, you know what I mean? And he's going, you're fucking lucky I don't shoot you in the fucking face, you wee prick, you know what I mean? Like pure spitting on me, not with anger, you know what I mean? I didn't touch the lassie or fuck all, you know what I mean? Like, I knew he fancied her, and he kept telling me all through the night, stay away from her, and all that, you know what I mean? So I wasn't going to cut his grass and start a fight with an older guy that would have fucking leathered us, you know what I mean? And he's with Glasgow, so we're going to stab fuck at each other, you know what I mean? And I think I'm going to come off second best, you know what I mean? He's been using a blade longer than I have, so I'm going to come off second best. So I'm leaving this bird alone. He doesn't get anywhere. So obviously he's fucking raging, thinking that I'm the one that's fucking stopped it. And I wake up in the morning with a gun in my mouth. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why am I not even fucking scared? You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I was scared, right? But I wasn't at the same time. I was just looking at him as if to say, like, you know what the balls, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Just hurry up and get this gun at my mouth. You know what I mean? Say what you've got to say and just let's fucking get on with the day kind of thing. Like, there's no fear, there wasn't any fear, you know what I mean? And he ends up pulling the gun out, you know what I mean? And he's like, fucking all this and all that, and he slapped his weight and all that. And I was like, fucking getting like that era lassie, you know what I mean? It was just, that should have freaked me the fuck out, you know what I mean? But it didn't, you know what I mean? It didn't. It was just another day in the life of fucking me at that point in my life, you know what I mean? And after that, like, there was an incident at a pub where a guy got stabbed, right? Quite badly, and the police ended up coming. But when the police came, it turned into a free-for-all, because this was a Scottish pub, but it was a Scottish, Irish, Republican pub, you know what I mean? So it was all Celtic fans that followed the IRA and all that drank in this pub. Now, I'm a Rangers fan for a start, and I don't take nothing to do with that side because of my man and dad. You know what I mean? Like, I've been to Ireland during all the troubles and all that. I've seen, like, both sides of the story, you know what I mean? I've seen the fucking getting pulled out of motors and all that to get searched by the British Army. I've seen it all, you know what I mean, in the 80s, you know what I mean? So, I've got no thing with, but these are bitter people, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, stabbing happens, police come, all the Scots pour out, and a fucking fight just ensues, man, with the police, you know what I mean? We're square going to police and all that. And then 3 boys ended up on trial for serious assault on police. And I was the star witness, you know what I mean? I was the one to say, oh, the police done this and the police done that. And I went on to the fucking stand and I gave such a good fucking story, you know what I mean? The boys got not guilty.
Including the guy who put the gun in your mouth.
Including the guy that put the gun in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, he was like one of the main instigators, you know what I mean? He's not the boy that stabbed the guy, you know what I mean? But he was one of the main instigators when the police arrived, you know what I mean? And it was all Scottish people, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm sticking by my own kind of thing, you know what I mean? And, like, what a fight that night, man. It was like, you're probably talking upwards to 20 police motors and vans there, you know what I mean? And we're going for it because there's like 30 years. In the end, they left 4 people to lift, you know what I mean? One gets out that night, but they kept 3. And we were all stoned, I remember, we're throwing bottles at the police and all that. They ended up getting in their motors and leaving, you know what I mean?
Retreated.
And basically we just dispersed. And that was the end of that night, you know what I mean? But at the court case, you know what I mean? They got bail, you know what I mean? The next day and all that shit. At their trial, I was the evidence. And it was my testimony, you know what I mean? Like my telling of what happened that night.
Wow.
That got them the not guilties. So they walk out the court and I'm the hero, you know what I mean? They're all cuddling us and all that, going like, you're fucking amazing and all that, you know what I mean? Because I just painted it the right way. Because the police did come in pure heavy-handed, as they always fucking do, swinging punches and all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Like, the police are brutal, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on a banning order for the Wolfpack because of a couple of assault claims, you know what I mean? Like, I've been assaulted by the police so many times in my fucking life, right? That, like, see now that I'm an adult, I put in a couple of complaints against the police, right? For like, there's one time in my own house, they've got a hold of my son, right? And they've got my son's holding it up like this, right? And the copper punches my boy in the ribcage 6 or 7 times, right? While I'm being held in my kitchen. It's all windies, you know what I mean? So I'm like fucking shouting and that. There's 2 coppers are holding me back going, Gordon, don't get yourself to jail because you've got the wee man that you look after, my younger boy, right? So I put in a complaint about them, you know what I mean? The complaint wasn't upheld, you know what I mean? I put in a couple of complaints since then. They've never been upheld. They've always been thrown out. No matter what the police do, they can get away with whatever they fucking want. I mean, it's even worse in America. You know what I mean? Like, in America, they're fucking shooting you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck knows what other country like if the police had guns. You know what I mean? You'd have a lot of trigger-happy fucking police, I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? And then like, I saw, like, the Black Lives Matter, that's what it's called, isn't it? Black Lives Matter movement and all that shit. And I think to myself, right, Black lives do matter, right? But so do white lives, so do Mexican lives, so do so does fucking every life. You know what I mean? The police aren't just killing one race. It's not a race that they're killing, or arresting, or harassing. It's one kind of people. You know what I mean? Like, it's the working class kind of, you know what I mean? Or
Usually
the
the poorest people, isn't it? Yeah.
It's us that they're targeting, you know what I mean? Like, I can be stopped and took to a police station, see, because my record, I can be stopped, took to a police station, and made to strip naked, lift my balls up and all that, right? Turn round and pat your ass cheeks and all that shit, right? See, in my eyes, that's fucking abuse, right? See, if you don't do that, they physically do it. Is that no sexual abuse?
I had to do that 3 times a day at some points in Arizona. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's like
a visual sexual abuse, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like
Pull your foreskin back.
I pull your foreskin back and make sure that you can know it. You know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? What do you think I've got behind my foreskin? You know what I mean? Really? Well, there has been times when I've had like fucking 12 tenner bags shoved behind there, you know what I mean? But that's a different story, you know what I mean? But no, I pull your foreskin back, lift your balls up, turn round, your arse cheeks and all that, cough and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? That's sexual abuse.
It takes a bit of getting used to, yeah, definitely.
Sexual abuse by the system, you know what I mean?
It's intimidating at first, yeah.
It's very intimidating.
Yeah.
You're most vulnerable when you're naked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're most, you feel like you're weakest. Like, see when you're on the toilet and you're doing the toilet, that is when you're at your most weakest point in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's when you're naked, and then it's all different levels to it, right? But they get you naked and you're standing there and you've got these posts and they're fucking staring at you and they're like, do this and do that, and like some of them take that wee bit longer and all that, you know what I mean? And you're like, you getting enjoyment out of this, you fucking creep. And then you read in the paper, police officer arrested for child indecent images and all that. Fucking policeman this, policeman that, you know what I mean? And we're meant to trust them implicitly. We're meant to just trust the police because they wear a fucking uniform and a badge. Nah, it doesn't work like that, you know what I mean? See, through doing the wolf pack, right? I've met great fucking police, like truly great police, that have turned around at me and said, I love your fucking work. I love what you do. I think what you do is brilliant.
Yeah.
And then I've met fucking scumbags, right? Who talk down to me, demean me, make us the accused, kinda. Know what I mean? And that's all because they feel like us as a civilian, we shouldn't be doing their job. We shouldn't be trying to take their job off them. Know what I mean? Whereas we're just trying to save a fucking Wayne's life. Know what I mean?
They should be doing it themselves. If they were doing it themselves efficiently and effectively, there wouldn't be a need.
Like, I'm walking my way to school every day, right? And probably every couple of weeks, right, I see 2 guys on motorbikes and they're hiding behind a motor, waiting on motors going near this wee bit so they can drive up behind and find them, right? See, going through that wee bit, it's not doing any harm to fucking anybody, right? So get the 2 arseholes off the bike, get them on a fucking phone or a laptop, and go and catch yourself some child predators. Know what I mean? Stop pulling people looking for bits of weed off them. Stop sitting outside drug dealer sussies watching and then grabbing a couple of people, right? So that you can try and get signed statements off of them. Know what I mean? Because you get dafties out there, right, that you'll sell them drugs, right? And then they'll get caught with the drug 100 yards down the road, and they'll sign a statement against you saying that they bought it off you, thinking that they're going to get out. they can't let you out. See, once the police have arrested you, they can't unarrest you. Know what I mean? So you're arrested, you're going to jail anyway. So keep your fucking mouth shut, don't stick nobody in. Know what I mean?
That's how they get the funding.
That's it.
Drug arrests.
It's all about
Drug arrests.
It's all about like giving people
Ridiculous.
fines and
Crime creation.
aye. It's all like they've got their priorities wrong. Go tackle the problem. Don't like fucking create a problem, right? And then try and deal with the like so. See, instead of dealing with the drug addicts later on in life, deal with the child abuse to the now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Stop fucking waiting for like every night I go to my bed, right? Every night I go to my bed, Sean, I swear to God, right? I go to my bed and I think to myself, some poor fucking Wayne somewhere is dreading hearing footsteps approaching their fucking door. Know what I mean? Some poor Wayne. And it's no some poor Wayne, right? It's fucking hundreds of thousands. Know what I mean? About Britain, right? Millions across the world that are fucking terrified every night of hearing their footsteps is some dirty manky bastard going to their bedroom to molest them, to rape them, to, know what I mean? It's deal with the people, deal with the animals, the perverts, know what I mean?
That's exactly what we're saying. Yeah.
Don't fuck drugs, know what I mean?
Just legalise
them all.
Legalise it all. Then you've got all the time and resources to go after these scum.
Exactly. Legalise it, tax it, fucking get it out in chemists, you know what I mean? I don't care, right? Switzerland's a great example, right?
And Portugal.
Great example, crime cut in half and all that, right? When you legalised heroin, right? The actual rate of addicts, it halved. Know what I mean? Because it wasn't something hidden anymore. You could go to your clinic, get your shot, go to your work, know what I mean? And then get another shot if you needed it. Or whatever they do, know what I mean? Like if you smoke it or whatever, right? What? Do that. And then put all the millions of fucking dollars, all the billions of fucking pounds that they use to tackle drugs, right? Put all that into tackling child abuse. See if you Wayne's back their innocence, right? You won't have had so many drug addicts in the future. See the way we're going now, right? Our Waynes are losing their innocence by the time that they're fucking 7 years old. They're losing their innocence with like all these fucking pop stars jumping about a stage with their fucking tits flying about, know what I mean, with wee dresses on and wee hingies. Don't look up to people like that. Know what I mean? Look up to real fucking heroes. Know what I mean? Look up to guys like Gary Gordon, Randy Shewcart and all that. Like, look up to people like that. Know what I mean? Like, true life fucking heroes. Know what I mean? Like, there's people in this world that should be, like, hailed and admired and all that, right? And they're just forgotten about, know what I mean?
It's all upside down.
But then, I just named two names there, Gary Gordon and Randy Shewcart, right? They were snipers. And see the Black Hawk Down story? They were snipers in a helicopter going round the city, watching the troops as they were in that firefight. Kevin Durant's plane in helicopter went down, and they kept saying, "Listen, he's going to be swamped. He's going to be mobbed in a minute. We need to go down the now." And General Garrison kept saying, "No, no, no, no." Right? After about fucking the 6th or 7th time of asking, they finally said, "Well, you know what you're asking, don't you? Basically, you know you're committing suicide by going down there." And again they said, "Put us down." And they went down there and they held the Somalians off, right? Until they ran out of ammunition, right? The boys died. They ended up tied to the back of a taxi and getting dragged about the streets of Somalia, right, until the Filipinos went in, like with the UN, and talked them into getting the bodies back, right? See their actions. There's a guy walking about today, Kevin Durant, his name is. He was a helicopter pilot that day. He survived that day because of their actions. That's our true hero, innit?
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So why not look up to people like that instead of these fucking Lady Gagas and fucking all these mad, like, people that are stealing the Wayne's innocence? You know what I mean? Like, they're teaching them about sex when they're fucking Waynes. You know what I mean? Like, sex has been shoved in their face constant. You know what I mean? Give them back their innocence and let them fucking play as Waynes. Let them... Like, my son's 13 years old, right? And I swear to God, all he's interested in is superheroes. You know what I mean? The next superhero movie, the next superhero game, right? Because I've kept him innocent. I've fought to protect his innocence for as long as I possibly can. And I will keep fucking him as innocent as he can be. You know what I mean? Always should be. You know what I mean? But they're being robbed there because the poors are too interested in dealing with drugs and all that. You know what I mean?
This entirely backs up what we're saying on this channel of the misappropriation of resources, all this going after drug users, people with addiction issues. The amount of taxpayers' money is staggering. But under the war on drugs, the more drug arrests the police make, the more funding they get. So they're not going after the predators because there's no incentive. It's crazy. But let's get back to your story then, Gordon. So we were at where you saved the guys at the trial by telling the truth, and then your social worker tracks you down and snatches you up.
Aye.
How old are you at this point of the story?
I'd say about 16 and a half.
16 something, yeah.
I mean, so she gets his holidays and she's phoning about and they come to take us, not me, nobody. And she finally finds this woman in London that will take me. Plumstead in London. So,
I've spoke there at Plumstead College.
aye.
Yeah.
Ended up going there, staying on the high street there. In a nice, lovely house. The woman was a millionaire. She owned Business Post and sold, like, she created Business Post and sold it for like £900,000 and she had like 6 shops and all that. So she was over a millionaire and all that, and life was good. But again, fucking knives, you know what I mean? Like I have to word this properly, right, because a lot of people getting into trouble, but right, there was money in the house, right, and it was getting pilfered. Some of it was getting pilfered, right, every day bits and pieces were getting took out of it. And it was my foster brother that was doing it. But I'm getting to fucking blame it, right? Like, because I'm the thug, I'm the criminal, I'm the one out doing this and that. But I'm making my own fucking money, you know what I mean? I'm out doing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Making money. That's what you cunts know. He's sitting smoking dope, you know what I mean? With his fucking gyro he was getting. And then, when he ran out of that, he was going in and dipping money, right? So, I go to my foster parent to come up the stairs and stand outside the door. And I say to him, How much did you get yesterday out of that fucking cupboard? And he went, £20. And I went, so did you buy a bit of dope? And he says, aye. And I went, well, give us a bit for a joint. And he gave us a bit for a joint and that. I walk out the room and I say to the woman, see, tell you it wasn't me, didn't I? And so she knew who it was. That night, I'm stewing on it, you know what I mean? We're sitting in the sitting room, and I'm waiting on this getting brought up, and it's just getting left. But it wasn't getting left when he thought it was me, you know what I mean? It was getting talked about all the fucking time and he thought it was me. but it's getting left now. So I had like it was like a big rusty meat cleaver.
Jesus.
It was like that length, like the cleaver itself was like that length, by about that. But it was rusty. I mean, like really rusty, but it was razor sharp at the bottom. You know what I mean? And I had a big kitchen double dagger. And I went up to my bedroom and I got them. And I walked into the sitting room with them behind my back, and I says, pulled them out, and I said, right, pick what one you want. And he went, he's shiting himself. And I slapped him right on the side of the head. With the face of the cleaver, you know what I mean? Slapped him in the fucking face with it. And I said, pick one of these. And he's going, like, pure shaking and all that. I slapped him again with the fucking cleaver. You know what I mean? I ended up getting pulled out there and all that. But we're down the stern, like, shit's no right, you know what I mean? Like, I know something's going down, you know what I mean? And it turns out that she'd phoned the social work. And the social work had said I can't stay there anymore because of knife offences again, right? But I told you something earlier that I can't say on this, right? She should have stood fucking by me, right? She should have stood by me, you know what I mean? Alright, I'd scared her and all that, right? But she should have fucking stood by me, didn't they? Phoned the social worker up, no, you can't stay there anymore, you know what I mean? So I'm putting a fucking bed sit above a pub, right? For like 5 or 6 days, maybe longer than that. And every day somebody's coming and they'll give me £5 to get something to eat that night with. And I'm getting a tip every night. And then the woman and her husband come and they say, right, you've got a house, you've got a flat, you know what I mean? So I go into this flat and social work basically cut ties with me there and then. They said, you're no longer under social work care. I'm 17 by this time. You're no longer under, I'm meant to be 18 before I'm after this order. We're cutting ties with you basically. There's £2,000 to do up your house kind of thing. £2,000 doesn't do up a house, you know what I mean, doesn't it? Right? But done what I could with it. Well, they helped me, the family helped me. Right, and I just couldn't run a house, you know what I mean? Like, I had no, like, life skills at all. Like, I had no, like, I wasn't ready to be thrown out into, like, just the world, you know what I mean? I had no chance of getting any jobs. My criminal record by that time was fucking terrible, you know what I mean? I had no chance of getting a job, you know what I mean? I had limited life skills. I could hardly read and write, you know what I mean? If I could fucking read and write, you know what I mean? I just couldn't run the house, you know what I mean? So I got in with, like, I know these boys, you know what I mean? And I got in with him and all that kind of thing, and I know he's a bit of a player, this boy, you know what I mean? But I become really tight with him, you know what I mean? Like, he's a Nigerian boy, you know what I mean? I could become really tight with him, and he's got to me, listen, stop living in poverty, because sometimes my electricity was going off, and I had no money, you know what I mean? No money to put into the electricity, so I'd have to sit without electricity, you know what I mean? For a couple of days until I got a turn to go and, like, put electricity back on. He said to us, print up a rock for us, you know what I mean? Like, it would be easy work, you know what I mean? So I was like, right, cool, you know what I mean? Dropped the staff 10 rocks that night. So I go about and I say to people, listen, I've got £20 rocks, kind of thing. See, that night I got rid of the full whack it, you know what I mean? The next night, I got 50 rocks. They're away. I mean, these things are gone like that, you know what I mean? Like, shocked my system that this wee, like, stone, you know what I mean, the size of fucking booger at your nose, you know what I mean, like, this wee tiny stone, right, worth £20, can go so fast, and the same person's at you like 8 or 9 times that night, you know what I mean, and you're going all through the day, right, and you've got prostitutes, right, coming at you during the night, you've got their men coming, you've got, so you're going all the time, your door's going all the time, you're making money, you know what I mean, you're making money, I was making money at that time, right, but I was also spending money, you know what I mean, and before I knew it I was in debt, right, because like, I was choosing to buy a new Stone Island jacket instead of putting it towards the bill money. I was choosing to go and to London one day and rig myself up and forget about the bill money, you know what I mean? And it happened twice or something, right, and he gave us another load to pay it off and all that kind of thing. I got to stage I owed him like £4,000 or something like that, you know what I mean? I can't remember fucking how much it was like maybe a bit more than that if you're watching me, you know what I mean? But it got to the stage where he said to us, you know what I mean, you can pay the money or we have to fucking teach you a lesson, you know what I mean? And you know the lessons I teach, and I knew the lessons they taught, you know what I mean? I'd seen the lessons they taught, and I'm like, fucking, I went a bit stupid for a wee while trying to get this money, you know what I mean? And one day I'm in Clapham Junction train station trying to go back to Plumstead, and this big black guy, he's like fucking shouting at his missus. So I'm like, looking at everybody, and everybody's like, kidding on, they can't see this going on, you know what I mean? Next minute, he's fucking scalped me on the face, and everybody's still like, all these white pussies, like, you know what I mean? Big men, I know, but me, I run up and I'm like, here, keep your fucking hands up, Paul, stupid. Crack! Right away, my nose just goes, you know what I mean? We're boxing, you know what I mean? We end up rolling about and all that, right? That's fucking, I end up on top of the guy, right? And I'm raining fucking punches down on him, headbutts, try to bite his face off and all that. I've got this mad bitch fucking pulling my ear, you know what I mean? She's fucking ripping my ear off with her fucking, you know what I mean, a big claw. See her nails were real, my ear would probably have been off, you know what I mean? She was pulling it at that fucking hard, you know what I mean? Saving you, and you're fucking trying to, you know what I mean? Police get there, security break us up, not police get there. I'm in handcuffs. Then everybody wants to talk up because the police are there. So they tell what actually happened, you know what I mean? Like, we're sorry, Mr. Buchan, you're free to go, you know what I mean? Well done for doing what you done and all that. I'm like, right, cool. You know what I mean? Begrudgingly. I get on my train, right, and I go home. And the same wee fucking rat that'd been stealing the money, that had slapped about with a machete, I could have fucking buried the fucking cleaver into, right, if I really wanted to, or fucking stabbed him in the face with that big bread knife, right? His life was in my hands that night, right? And I chose to let him be, you know what I mean? He thought he had some sort of balls on him now, right? He's standing at my flat waiting on me with 2 boys.
What?
And I say to him, listen, you just want to get into this fight, my face is fucked, right, for a start, and there's some bad fucking people on their way to this door. Get yourself the fuck out here, know what I mean? Nah, fuck it, and they start raining punches in. So basically, I took the punches, didn't even fight back this time, and I just basically went, are you finished? Are you done? Aye, good, right, new jog on, and walked into my house. I'm downstairs and went into my house. I'm at my window, and I know there's only one way these guys can get in, know what I mean? Well, there's two ways, but I can see both ways, know what I mean? It's two hills. I'm sitting watching out the window, and I see the first black motor coming up, followed by the second, followed by the third, followed by the fourth, know what I mean? And I thought, right, the four of them have went past now, I'm going to jump out my window and run. I didn't realise there was a fucking another one coming round the corner that had just been caught up in traffic. There's 5 motorloads coming, right? You know, these guys, they're serious fucking people, know what I mean? I wouldn't have had a good night that night, put it that way. I'd be dead now, right? And it wouldn't have been in a nice way, and it would have lasted a while. You know what I'm talking about? So, I've waited in the 4 motors gone past, and I've jumped to the motor. I jumped at the window, but I've not noticed that motor, you know what I mean? Until it was too late. I had to run down a wee embankment and jump the fence. I've jumped the fence, ran across the road as this motor skidded to a halt. I'm fucking Linford Christine down this lane. Next minute, sparks in the wall. So like sparks are like hitting the wall, and bits of brick are flying off and all that, know what I mean? And then I'm hearing this bang, and this fucking nail, bang, know what I mean? So like the bullets were faster than the sound, know what I mean? Like the fucking bullets are hitting the ball and hitting all around me, know what I mean? At least 9 times they fired, know what I mean? And I'm in an alleyway. An actual alley that was maybe 8 feet wide, know what I mean? Running for my fucking life, know what I mean? The other 4 motors are bombing round, trying to get me cut off at the bottom. But by the time they've realised none of that, I've got to the bottom of this lane and turned left, and I flew into this Chinese restaurant, jumped to the other counter, grabbed one of their steakies, and I just sat behind the counter, know what I mean? And they pulled up and they're all outside. But they won't come in, know what I mean? Next minute the boys and twos are there, aren't they? I fucking knew right out the back door I went. I'm fucking scurrying about all over the place, and I just sit there and I hide. And I just sit, know what I mean? And I wait. Gets to about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, to myself, fuck it. There's only one thing for it. Home, know what I mean? I went to the train station, Waterloo train station, and I jumped on the train. I was coming to Glasgow, but I got stopped in Newcastle for not having a ticket. They took us off, but see the state of my face? Like, my nose was like caved, know what I mean? My face was a fucking mess. I took a tank in the train station, right? He'd like fucking meat hooks, you know what I'm talking about? And he'd done a bit of damage. Then they dafties had done their fucking bit, you know what I mean? So my face was a fucking mess, and like I played the sympathy card. I'm like, I'm just trying to get back to my family, sister and all that, look at me and all that. And the cobbler's like, listen, we're putting you back in the train. We'll give an address and we'll send the bill. We'll send like a ferry it. And I was like, right, cool. Gave my dad's old address. They let us go back on the train. They actually held the train while all this is happening. They put me back on. I'm treated like fucking royalty. Know what I mean? Like the train staff running after me and all that because I'm this poor wee guy that's all frightened, and I'm playing this part, know what I mean? Just to get this free ride home. I arrived back in Glasgow. I had no plans. I had nowhere to go. I didn't know anybody in the city. Know what I mean? No family. Know what I mean? Like, I had nobody. And I'd landed back. And it was like, slept rough for, I'd say between 6 and 8 days, right? What I was doing was, Glasgow Central train station shuts at a certain time of night. So I was timing it, walking right to the end of the platform and going behind a wee wall and just sitting there. And then when all the trains pulled in and the place shut up for the night, I was just going to pull the door open the train, and I'd go down next to the wee heaters that are at your feet, and I'd lie there and I'd just sit there like that, man, pure chittering. I mean,
Wow.
no, I've got the clays in my back, that's all I've got, you know what I mean? I'm fucking chittering next to this wee radiator. It's hot to touch, but you're not really getting hot off it. Freezing, you know what I mean? Freezing thinking about it, you know what I mean? I meet this guy and this guy says to me, you do know there's hostels, like you can go to a hostel. So, me being stupid, I kid on I'm 18. They put me into there's one of 4 hostels. There's 4 hostels at a time, but it was all drug addicts, alcoholics and all that, right? I meet up with a couple of boys that aren't drug addicts like me. They want to have good times like me and all that. And we go out and we're having good times and all that, and like, a few people got hurt along the way and all that kind of shit, right? But it came to a head one night in the telly room. We walk into the telly room and we're sick of all the drug addicts on us and all, because at this time in my life I don't know what I know now, right? I'm just seeing these drug addicts like that and all that with me all the time and asking me for shit and try to finesse me out of shit and all that, right? I walk in and I put a vodka bottle. The boy sees he's gouching at the telly, you know what I mean? Staff running and all that. But there's a member of staff, he was a manager in the thing, me, and he really liked me, you know what I mean? And he's like, what the fuck did you do that for? You know I need to phone the police, you know what I mean? He went, hurry up and pack your bags, right? I'm going to send you to his place. And he sent me, by this time he knew my real age, right? And he sent me to a homeless place for that age group. Now, I went to a prison cell basically, right? Into a room with its own toilet, its own cooking facilities and all that. An actual bed that didn't have like fucking piss-proof mattresses and all that, you know what I mean? So that's what these hostels were, you know what I mean? And like, I just went through one thing to another, you know what I mean? Like, basically, for the worst kind of living to like good living again. So I'm out and I'm doing turns and we're having a laugh, we're fucking doing what we can and all that. But I ended up getting booted out the air a knife and a fucking fence again. But I get put to another place. This boy that supposedly ran the town and all that, right? I knew he was a wee fanny, you know what I mean? Supposedly ran the town. I was going to a wee lass at the time, you know what I mean? Like fucking, and he fancied her and all that, and one day he's shouting up. But I didn't hear him. I'm watching Man United versus somebody. It was Man United in a final, you know what I mean? I was too busy watching that game and I hadn't heard them. And cunts are coming up to me going, oh, you shut yourself, you fucking hang me. And I'm going, what are you talking about? I mean, like, and they'll tell me, oh, he's shouting up and all that. I think, well, next time he shouts up, come and fucking tell me. Somebody comes and tells me he's down the stair. So I go get him, right, man, walk round the side to the job centre and we'll have it, know what I mean? He's like swaggering on, know what I mean, this big swagger that he had. Just rifled fuck at him, you know what I mean? Listen, fanny, you know what I mean? Like, play your big man act, be like, or the wee dafties, you know what I mean? Don't try it with like people that will fight back, you know what I mean? So he turned to the drugs and ended up ODing and fucking dying and all that, you know what I mean? But like, do I have sympathy for him? No, because he came from a good house. He didn't have any child abuse issues and all that, right? He just wanted to be the big man, you know what I mean? And he was hurting innocent people and all that kind of thing, and he was like taking advantage of people, and he was just a bully, you know what I mean? So, but again, I'm kicked out of that place, you know what I mean? So, I get put to another place, up Sucky Hall Street. This is like your own flat now, but it's a hostel still. Know what I mean? You've got staff there that will like do things for you, that kind of thing. But you're in your own flat setting, you're expected to live for yourself. They're just kind of helping you along the way, kind of thing. We're going out in Sucky Hall Street, and it's all students, like older students that they've lived a good life, haven't they? They're students, they went to university and all that, they've got money, they've came for no problems and all that. So we end up walking up and down, and we'd sing Ranger songs and all that, right? And if somebody like would say something, or you orange bastard, or they'd start singing along with us, we'd react to it, right? So if they sang along with us, we'd be like, listen, we're Billy Celtic fans, you're fucking dafty. Glass in the face, you know what I mean? Or if they were like, we'd be singing Celtic rebel songs and all that, and if they joined in or we'd be like, you're fucking on, yeah, do you know what I mean? And we're doing it for nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing at all. And I met the woman that had my McLean's. That's where I met her, in that hostel. Everybody just tell me, stay away from her, you know what I mean? Don't go with her. But I ended up going with her anyway, you know what I mean? I didn't know that she had drug issues, you know what I mean? So, for 13 years, it was like fucking misery, you know what I mean? It was just misery. Because she got pregnant right away, right? I couldn't walk away from her Wayne. I couldn't. I mean, I wanted to be the best dad. I wanted to protect my Wayne the best as I could have, you know what I mean? But what I didn't realise is, I couldn't date with her, you know what I mean? But I wasn't leaving my Wayne with her either, because it would have ended up in care, or it would have ended up dead or something like that, right? So I stay with her, and it's misery, you know what I mean? It's just fucking misery. I'm sitting in a bedroom with my Wayne, right? I'm having sex with fucking like once every year or something like that, you know what I mean? And she was pregnant one of the times with my other boy. So I've got two boys by this stage, and me and my older boy are kept in a room basically, while she's sitting at her sister and that, smoking weed and doing what they're doing. And anytime my boy went out the bedroom, it was, Gordon, gonna fucking get him. Know what I mean? So it was like we were in prison, you know what I mean? Like, fucking kept in this room. But I didn't believe I could leave that house with the Waynes, you know what I mean? Because a father had no rights, you know what I mean? One day, social work was sniffing a bit, right? Because of what she was up to and all, and social work was sniffing a bit. But I was lying for her, right? Like, the social work came in one day and there was a big lump of fucking hash on the thing. And I was like, that's mine. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't meant to be staying there and all that kind of thing. I claimed it as mine and all that. And I've been doing this an aggressive person and all that, a hostile person to the social work. They had my file, they knew what I was like, so I was scum to them, you know what I mean? But then with this other social worker that saw right through it all, you know what I mean? And she said to us, listen, Gordon, I know what you're saying is not the truth. Just tell me the truth and I can help you. And I was like, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. And my boy just turned in and went, no, I'll tell you the truth. He was only like 11, 12 years old, you know what I mean? The wee man spoke up, you know what I mean? And said what was really happening, you know what I mean? That social worker went, Gordon, you've now got custody of your range, right? You've got parental guidance of your range, she called it or something. she could take me to court to try and get the reins, but I had the rights to the reins now. So I went and I moved it, you know what I mean? And that's when, like, reality set in. That's when I realised that everything I had done before was wrong, you know what I mean? And I've been trying to rectify it ever since, you know what I mean? Basically, since my youngest was born, my youngest is 13 now, right? Ever since he was born, I've been trying my very best, right, to, like, help people, you know what I mean? Like, I help everybody I can, you know what I mean? Some people might take that kindness for weakness, you know what I mean? There might be some people that think I'm fucking pure weak because I've helped, you know what I mean? Or, like, I've done certain situations, right? But I didn't want my youngest to go through what my old city experiences have been, because my ex would bring trouble to the door all the time, know what I mean? And there's one incident where we arrived back home, me and my son, and I walk up the stair, and there's a guy in my bedroom. She's in the bed, but she's fully clothed, right? I'll give her that, she's got all her clothes on, right? But he's in the bedroom, and I know this cunt, and I'm like, "Come on, let's go, you're gonna." She's fucking shouting, I'm like, "Fuck off." Watch it in, take him down the stair, get him into the kitchen, and just start prodding fuck at him, know what I mean? I didn't realise my boy was standing behind me, know what I mean? Seen every bit of it, know what I mean? He'd followed me down the stairs, she hadn't done what I'd said to her today, and watch the fucking mean. So, he saw that, and he saw other things because they're, know what I mean? Like, we had counts at the door with a sword and all that, know what I mean? And at that one time, I went back to myself, do you know what? Root beat you, so you fucking idiot, you, know what I mean? Like, I've watched you bully that lassie for so long, and now her man's here, so deal with it. And I just sat there and I spoke to my youngest at the time, know what I mean? And then I thought to myself, nah, man, that's not right, is it? And I ran out with my machete, and the boy ran, know what I mean? But by that stage I had got sick of it, know what I mean? Like, I knew, know what I mean? Like, I knew, like, and then obviously my boys said and all that, we go out of there and we got a new life, know what I mean? But, so for like the last like 13 years I've been keeping my boy innocent and all that kind of thing, right? Trying my best to, like, help him dick in, right? So, like, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I started, like, actively hunting down people that hurt veins, right? To start with, I'll be honest, right? A lot of people don't know this, right? But a lot of it was, like, real vigilante shit, right? They call us vigilantes, right? But I don't think we're vigilantes at all. Well, we're a vigilante's somebody that acts when the police don't, right? So, we're vigilantes, but I'm talking about us doing real vigilante shit. I decided to start a team up, know what I mean? And I met Oliver, know what I mean? And there's this flamboyant guy, and, like, he's amazing, know what I mean? He's fucking amazing. I love the guy to pieces, know what I mean? He's like a brother to us, know what I mean? And I met, like, I've got a full team now, right? Like, I can name them all, like Big Bobby, Paul, fucking Chrissy, you know what I mean? I can name them all, you know what I mean? But be here all day, I've got, like, fucking 20 odd people, you know what I mean, that work with us, you know what I mean? Through the years there's been many more, right? And we've got all sorts of paedophiles together, we've been on epic journeys together, you know what I mean? Like, we've been on a path of craziness. Karen, the police started targeting me, my oldest boy, Karen, William, Carl, all the hands-on staff kind of thing, right? They started targeting us. I've been lifted 26 times. 26 times, right? Out doing paedophile hunting. Know what I mean? Because I tell you the stats here at the start of the show, right? We stung 131 paedophiles. 69 convictions of the new that I know. But that doesn't tell the full story. Because for every sting, there's 10 to get away. Right? There's 10 that we can't keep on the hook long enough to find out exactly who they are. Because we've got ways of finding out. See, even if you're hiding behind a pseudonym, we've got ways of finding you. Know what I mean? Like, no all the ways are legal. Know what I mean? But we'll fucking find you. Know what I mean? And but I'd rather get people out in meets. Know what I mean? Like, them coming to meet the vein. So that then, if they try and run away and all that, we can just fucking slam them in the ground. Hold them there until the post get there. But, like, Big Bobby, he's holding on to a paedophile, right? He's trying to run away. 2 times we've stung this guy. He's trying to run away, Bobby's holding him. Bobby ends up getting took away and charged with assault.
Did it get dropped?
No, he got done with it. It's a charge, right? So, he's ended up charged. So, I was like thinking to myself, like, right, sexual crime in Scotland is legislative crime, right? Assaults and all that are common law. We've got common law and legislative law in Scotland, right? And what I learned was, under common law, you can hold somebody in place until the police arrive. Like, we've not got the section that you have got down here that you can do a citizen's arrest, right? But I learned that under common law, you can hold somebody that's committing a criminal act in place until the police get there using reasonable force. Force that you deem reasonable, right? So, I turned up at meetings and I would say, I wouldn't say you're here to rape a man or you're here to sexually, like, you're here to this, you're here. I'd say you're here to sexually assault a man. As soon as I say that word assault, it becomes a common law offence. I'm there for a common law offence, which means I can now put horns on you, cunt. Know what I mean? Like, if you run, I'm going to take you to the ground. Know what I mean? And you're not going to enjoy it. Know what I mean? It's happened on occasions. They've been took to the ground. They've been manhandled a wee bit. Know what I mean? 26 times I've been took and charged. I've got 3 outstanding court cases right now.
Yeah.
One of them is 5 charges. Know what I mean? The other one's 1, another one's 1. A certain DS, a detective sergeant, right, in Edinburgh, has went to different districts looking for evidence against me to get me up to court in Edinburgh, right? Well, they're going to try and sentence us. That's what they're going to try and do. 5 charges I'm facing. Know what I mean? Now, why am I getting charged for catching a paedophile, right? And then holding him there for the police to get there so he can't destroy the evidence? If I let him walk away, he deletes that app. He deletes all the fucking stuff off his phone, or he gets rid of the phone. So, if he tries to walk away, I fucking manhandle him. Know what I mean? My adrenaline kicks in at things. Like, my team will tell you, like, I see the paedophile and I'm fucking running towards them and all that, know what I mean? The adrenaline just kicks in. And, like, through the police and all knowing, see, that's what it is I taught the police in Scotland, see, in Glasgow especially, I taught the police what grooming was. Like, I done 4 stings, 5 stings myself. Before I even thought about building a team and all that, right, I done actual stings where I stung the person, gave the evidence to the police and all that, and the police did nothing with it, right? And the final straw came when I done one of these stings, gave the police the evidence, because the guy didn't show up, and the police did, because I was fucking scurrying about. Somebody phoned the police, so I gave the police the evidence, and I says, so what's going to happen? And they're like, it'll get put on intelligence, and if he ever does anything, it'll be used against him. And I said, he fucking works with autistic mute Waynes. Know what I mean? Waynes that can't talk and they're autistic, and you're letting them, really? That was it that night. The call went out, you know what I mean? Starting a team here in Scotland, hunting starting. From there, we started hunting. Oliver was the first. Then the others joined, you know what I mean? And like, I fucking met some great people amongst us, right? There's other teams like CPS Scotland where like you've got like Jade and you've got fucking Sophie, Jenny and that, right? They've got like 100 odd stings, you know what I mean? You've got Grooming Sister Scotland with like 30 odd, you've got so many teams now that are hunting these bastards down and getting the results, you know what I mean? And like these teams weren't scared to come to me and go, right, can you pull security for us tonight? Like we've had guys run it as with knives, we've had guys run it as with hammers, we've had guys run it as with fucking all sorts, we've had gangs running it as and all that. And I say to my team know, right, that when we go out, there's a line, right? And see, once we cross that line, we don't take another fucking step, we don't step past that line again until that fucking predator's in custody. No matter what comes out of the house, or what comes out of his fucking pocket or anything, right? We don't cross that line again until he's in custody. So if that means that we have to take on some cunt that's wielding a knife, so be it. Hammer, so be it. It just ends up with them getting their shit took after them and getting put in the fucking grin hard, know what I mean? That's what ends up in, know what I mean? So they can pull out any weapon they want on my team, and my team will fucking steam them, know what I mean? And that's the way it is. Other teams go about it differently, like they let the predator just walk away if they pull out weapons and all that. No me, know what I mean? No my team. My team are prepared to take the charges and we're prepared to fight, know what I mean? Like, I'm banned now, so I can't call it my team, know what I mean? Like, legally I can't call it my team. They're not my team. They're Oliver's team, know what I mean? Oliver is a genius, like I tell you, right? Works a good job and all that. He's running Wolfpack and he's running it his way, right? Now that guy could have walked away when I got banned. He didn't. He stuck by me like a fucking brother should, know what I mean? And I've seen what fucking loyalty is now, know what I mean? Like these people stuck by us through fucking fun. Like, see the day we got remanded, we got lifted in Edinburgh, and there's like a rivalry between Glasgow and Edinburgh, right? And the day that I got remanded, and he said to me, you're going up to 3, and the guy went, that's a fucking jungle up there, you know what I mean? My security guy, Big Marson, who's like a big 6'3" Polish guy, right, with horns like shovels, was going down to 2. So I wasn't going to have him. He was from Edinburgh. And this Glasgow boy going up into the fucking jungle, and I go up and the screws like, you're along at 13. And I look along, right at the pool table, it's 13. And there's a crowd of boys standing. Someone put their taps off and they're all ripped to fuck and all that. I'm like, here's my welcoming community, you know what I mean? I'm going to walk in that style and they're going to pile in after me and smash my cunt in, you know what I mean? I walk up You've got to, I mean, you can't, what you got to do, like, fucking go to the screws, oh, I'm not going up there, going to walk me up. No, you can't, you've just got to fucking man up and face it, haven't you? So, like, I walked up, and they're all going, are you Gordon? I'm going, aye. And they're going, oh, can I shake your hand? And I'm like, aye. And they're giving us cuddles and all that, and they're going, fucking proud of you, bro, and that, fucking get into them all and all that, you know what I mean? I was treated like fucking one of the boys up there, and see the Stockton crew, fucking proud of all the boys up there, you know what I mean? Like, the Grenesque Free crew, you know what I mean? It was like, Big Martin come up after 4 days. He'd been fighting me, a boy down the cells, and because he was coming up to free, Martin couldn't come up to free. But that boy shipped out, and Martin come upstairs, and all I hears, Gordon! And I was like, that's Martin. And I put my head out myself, and it's Big Martin. Wolfpack t-shirt on the big wolf and all that, you know what I mean? He's got the Wolfpack Hunters One Love, big wolf. He's like, Gordon! And I was like, Martin! You know what I mean? And we were like hugging each other and it was like fucking brothers, you know what I mean? And we were like, right, this romance going to go easy now, you know what I mean? Like, me and him will just watch each other's fucking backs, you know what I mean? There's no date, you know what I mean? Now, I don't eat. So, for all that time I wasn't eating, apart from the canteen, chocolate bars and crisps, because I don't like the food, you know what I mean? I'd die. See, like, without chocolate, no, I'd be dead, you know what I mean? But I was getting Martin my dinners, you know what I mean? Because like, I don't like the fucking food. Big Martin's just like, man, scooping it all in, you know what I mean? He's like 6'3", like 18 stone of fucking muscle, you know what I mean? He's that big warrior, you know what I mean? And that he's got that warrior mentality. First thing I took him in, right? I was angry because I know the Joyce family firing travellers, and this guy was had one of the Joyce's sons on Facebook, and he was kidding on he was a traveller, and he was kidding on he was a Joyce and all that. So I was fucking angry going to this door. Tapped the door. This scraggly haired, ugly looking, paedophilic bastard came to the door, right, with no tap on, swell bell, or stab holes and all that. I was like, tell me on camera right now that you're not a fucking Joyce. And he's like, I'm not a Joyce, you know what I mean? I was like, you better get fucking that Joyce boy off your fucking Facebook. He's like, Big Martin in the background is, fucking paedophile! Hang yourself, bastard! Hang yourself! I mean, I saw the pure temper in his face. And he goes down the back of the house, Martin does. Down the back of the flat, he's bottom flat. And he comes back and he goes, this bastard has My Little Pony fucking curtains up on his fucking window. You know what I mean? His windies were all like, his duvet covers up on the windies, like tacked up. And it's My Little Pony. My Little Pony. And I can't remember the other fucking. It was a cartoon anyway, a Wayne's cartoon.
Yeah.
Right? And this guy was a true paedophile with his previous and all that. So I sting him. We have some words. He's on a bus 3 days later. Somebody recognises him. Obviously, because our streams are seen by hundreds of thousands of people. Well, over 20 million views on our videos, right? Somebody sees him and they're like, you dirty fucking paedophile, you beast, get off the bus and all that, you know what I mean? That bastard went and topped himself, right? He went and he hung himself.
Wow.
And do you know what? I'm fucking so glad he did. I'm ecstatic that he did, because I saved Wayne's life that day. See the day he put a rope around his neck and hung himself? I saved Wayne's life. You know what I mean? Now, 2 of my decoys have suffered losses through suicide, right? So I'm pure anti-suicide, you know what I mean? Like, I've been at the funerals of these 2, you know what I mean? One lost their daughter, who was only 17 or 18.
Oh, man.
Another roaster boy who's 28. I love they two women like they're my fucking sisters, you know what I mean? See, seen their faces. But just seeing their faces that day wasn't good, you know what I mean? Like at the funerals. Seeing the pain in their eyes, you know what I mean? Like, they had enough pain in their fucking life, you know what I mean? They didn't need any more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, right, so I'm pure anti-suicide, you know what I mean? But it's every time I hear about one of their pedals stopping herself, right, I'm pure ecstatic by it, you know what I mean? I'm ecstatic by it, you know what I mean? But, like, something, I'll die over these two women's fucking eyes in my head, you know what I mean? Like, see when they first saw us and they're like, oh God, and they cuddled us and all that. Like, my heart broke again, you know what I mean? Like, my heart's broke fucking in pieces, you know what I mean? And, like, they two are breaks in my heart, you know what I mean? Like, it just... I see through the hunting game, I fucking saw so much, you know what I mean? Lost so much. It's been painful, you know what I'm talking about? It's... The police don't see us.
People have tried to run you over?
We got knocked in. We were fucking stinging this paedophile, and a guy was parked just in front, so we pulled a motor behind, thinking that, like, we've kind of boxed him in, but we can't ask a guy in front of him, here, got to go back a bit, you know what I mean? I approached the motor, and the cunt just rips right out of my foot. And my son, Carl, Carn, and Paula all got hit with the motor to start with. He reversed back out of my foot again and came out. But he could have came right out, right? But he chose to hit my boy Carl and Carn again. Carn ended up on the motor's front end, right? And got dragged 20 feet along the ground before she was thrown off. Now this guy was tearing along, not being tearing along. We go to court for him, Graham Haran, paedophile. Went to court for him, right? The PF made him a deal. We'll drop your driving offences, like knocking people down, driving on the wrong side of the road, smashing a fucking one of the traffic ballard things up in the air and all. We'll drop all that if you admit to the sexual grooming. So he's like, aye, sweet, aye, cool deal. He walked away with community service, less than I got for a breach of the peace.
Community sentence for grooming?
For grooming, right? Including knocking people fucking down and all that. The woman went to hospital, like, if you watch this thing, you actually... You can hear it all. They're all fucking guilty, you know what I mean? Every single man I've been out to, they've been guilty. I've never been out to an innocent guy, you know what I mean?
What's your channel name?
It was Wolfpack Hunters UK, improved, right? But Facebook have done a purge on Teams. I had like fucking 100,000 followers and all that kind of shit. Shut is done.
On Facebook?
On Facebook.
What about YouTube?
On YouTube, I've just started a YouTube channel, right?
What's it called?
It's called Vigilante Voice from a Scheme or something like that.
So you're reposting all your stuff on YouTube?
I'm going to start.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But all those things, like some of those things have ended up pure hilariously funny. Like we had this one guy going, I'm not a pedo, ask my ma, ask my dad, want to phone them, want to phone my ma, want to phone my dad. They'll tell you I'm not a paedophile, I work in an office, I'm a lawyer. I'm going, you're a lawyer? And he's going, aye. And I'm like, I think I've got a lawyer here. And he goes, I do scanning and admin. I mean, see the fucking secretary then? You know what I mean? And like every cunt thinks that's pure hilarious. And like you've actually got comedians on stage, right? doing skits about him, right? And people are sending me clips of these comedians doing all this shit on this guy. You know what I mean? And when I look back, it was funny, right? But I see the chat log, I see the pictures, I see the videos, I see the fucking, I see everything.
How
So,
how disturbing is that stuff?
very. See when you've got a full-grown man, right? I'll tell you another paedophile, right? And I'll look into your camera when I say this, right? Paul Plummer, right? One of my first. He worked at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, right? He's one of the orchestra people, right? Travelled the world, had a BBC profile and all that, right? He was telling a 13-year-old to go in and molest his 11-year-old brother. Oliver Braid was the decoy on the chat, right? That's the first night I met Oliver. Two guys are walking towards us, and he looks different. And I went, we let him walk past, and we went to each other, is that him? And Oliver went, Gordon, I'm like 90% out him. I said, listen, I'm 95. I think we grab him. And Oliver's like, right, see, by the time that we both were in agreeing, he was in a motor on the way. Oliver goes back to talking to him that night. He's sending him like wanking, like shit and all that. And wait, he's telling the decoy that he's going away. So I'm like, gutted. I'm like, we need to get him. And he said, I'm leaving at 1 o'clock. I'm going to my work and then leaving at 1 o'clock. So I go there and Oliver can't be there today. He's got work. So I'm myself. And I'm thinking to myself, right, I'm going to grab him when he comes out and I'm just going to fucking pull him to the grandman, wrestle him and hold him there and phone the police as I'm sitting on him kind of thing. But then I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, there's 3 fucking ways out here. What if he gets in a motor and drives off? I went, fuck it, phone the police. Police come. I said, listen, there's a dirty bastard in there. Here's all the evidence you need. Both like, what is this? And I says, it's called sexual fucking grooming. He's trying to get a Wayne to molest another Wayne. What do you need to know? You know what I mean? Go and get him quickly. He's leaving soon. We can't just go on your word. I said, there's the evidence. I'm giving you evidence. And he's like, listen, don't talk to him like that, right? I'm saying to you, I don't know like what you're talking about. I said, phone your sergeant. He phones the sergeant. The sergeant's like, and what does he want? And I said, I'm fucking lifted. I want you to go in there, seize his phone, and arrest the fucking arsehole. He's like, I don't know, no. He's gone, wait, and I'll phone some, and the sergeant's had to go and get somebody else. So he's went, and he's come back, and he said to the boy on the radio, call the PPU. That's the Public Protection Unit, right? And he radioed through to them, and I heard the whole fucking thing, right? He said to him, what's going on? And the other end said, get in that building and make the arrest. What are you waiting for? Right? That's the words that came through that radio. And I thought, get it up, you. Know what I mean? Get fucking in there like a good wee boy. Know what I mean? So he's went in, and next minute, this scruffy looking cunt comes out in handcuffs. The copper's got the phone. I was like, Paul Plummer, paedophile. Know what I mean? Caught back in your eyes. The feeling was fucking electric, you know what I mean? Seeing him in the fucking silver bracelets. The feeling was electric, you know what I mean? I'm like, buzzing. Had to give a statement. went to the police station. What people don't realise, right, that watch our videos and all that is, see after we cut the live, that's when our real work starts. We've got hours and hours ahead of us, giving statements to the police and going through every fucking step of the way with the police. You know what I mean? Then we've got the court cases when they plead not guilty. You know what I mean? Like, there's this one case where it's no fully been heard yet. I've been there personally 9 times, right? I sat from 9:30 in the morning to 4 o'clock, right? 9 times. Oliver has been there 10 or 11 times and sat there the same amount of time, right? But he's gave evidence on 2 occasions against this guy. I'm just waiting to go in and basically get a security side there, you know what I mean? Because Oliver's a decoy. And, like, what's the waste of time for? What are you wasting all that court time for? Get us in there, we'll tell you what happened, and then you can do what you're going to do. Slap him on the wrist like you fucking usually do. You know what I mean? But, like, can I bring something else up and alright? Like, see right now in Scotland, there's a woman, Stephanie Bonner, right? Her boy was killed, right? He was funning a marsh, right? Semi-naked, after last being seen with a lassie, right? The police are just not taking it seriously at all, you know what I mean? Like, this lassie's fighting for justice for her fucking son, you know what I mean? And like, this woman's brave as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, she's no giving up. Same with a woman, Nora McCluskey, her boy was killed, you know what I mean? She's no giving up either, you know what I mean? It's like fighting for their reins, not talking about like fighting to clear their reins. And like in Stephanie's case, I'm sure the police had ragdolled her son, who was like a wee thin boy. I mean, the police had ragdolled him at a shop the night before, you know what I mean? And then there was with this woman, and then they was finding him like a swamp area, right, where he was semi-naked. How the fuck did he get there? That's what the family need to know. How did they get from being with her, right, to being found dead in that fucking marshland? You know what I mean? The little wee boy was found, I think, in the canal. No answers. What are you doing, Police Scotland? You know what I mean?
And
what are you doing?
And earlier you were talking about the Luke Mitchell case as well.
Luke Mitchell case. Boy's innocent as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it's you look at the evidence, right, and it's all circumstantial evidence, right? But there's circumstantial evidence that could link another 5 people to it. The same amount of evidence that got him convicted of murder, which he's done like 17 years for, right? There's 5 people that could have been done on the same level of evidence. They're the same. Like, there was a guy that went and had a wank, right? And they've proved that he's got to have been, like, feet for body when he had that wank, right? There's circumstantial evidence right away, right? Another one was the 2 boys had the fucking motorbike going against the wall. The motorbike was seen, but the boys weren't there. At that same gap in the wall, at that exact time. One of them went home and shaved off all his fucking hair. You know what I mean? There's circumstantial evidence. You know what I mean? The police built a case. They went, he's guilty, right? And they've just built a case around him being guilty. No, is he guilty?
Yeah, they just tailor it up, don't they? To fit the suspect.
Aye.
Yeah.
Police Scotland, shame on you. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we've got some great police. Like, there's some great people in the force in Scotland. You know what I mean? Like, there really is, like, people that truly want to help. You know what I mean? They really want to help Waynes, and they want to do their job properly. But bureaucracy holds them back.
And they watch these podcasts, and we're calling on the good cops to try and get changes made from inside. You know, tell your superiors, this is why we joined up, to get the paedophiles, the rapists, the murderers, not doing all this other bureaucratic bullshit. If enough of you stand up, then the police will be doing the right thing, because the war on drugs, it's just made an enemy out of the police for a lot of people. It's so unnecessary. Look at all the cops who die doing raids and going after drugs, and it hasn't stopped the drugs one little bit. There's more drugs available now than ever before in the world. It's a complete misappropriation of the taxpayers' resources. So if you guys can stand up against the bullshit bureaucracy that's coming down to you, the orders, and say this is why we joined, like the cops who are members of LEAP, Law Enforcement Against Prohibition. It was called. Now it's Law Action Enforcement Partnership, Law Enforcement Action Enforcement Partnership. Check those guys out. They're all standing up for this. They want the war on drugs ended, and they want to go after the predators. So, all right, we're running out of time, Gordon. Is there anything you still like to say? We've got about 10 minutes left that you think you might have left out that you've not said previously. Is there anything else that you want to cover?
No, basically, I just want to say thank you to say everybody that stood by me through everything. Right. There's a group called the Real OSC led by Nigel Oldfield, who's a notorious paedophile down here, right? He led a campaign. He released my social work record, talking about the abuse that I suffered and all that, laughing about it and all that, right? He released my criminal record. See, the people didn't turn against me, you know what I mean? My people backed me, you know what I mean? Like, that's what the Scottish do. Like, see, like, the Glaswegians in Edinburgh, West Lothian, a lot of you guys take pieces, you know what I mean? Like, they're so loyal to me, it's unreal. The guys for West Lothian, you know what I mean? Especially my team members. But, like, see, even, like, my girlfriend and all that, they've all just helped change my life, you know what I mean? Like, they've changed it for, like, so much for the better that it's, like, two different lives I've led. You know what I mean? Like, the last 13 years has been, like, a different life than I ever led before, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm starting to, I showed Scotland, right? What I think I've done is I showed Scotland that, listen, to all the survivors, here's your abuser. Look what happens when he's in front of a man. Look at Stevie Gordon for Stirling when you were like, oh, remember when you shit your pants? Remember, and I could smell the shit? That's what I want the survivors to see, you know what I mean? I want survivors to see their abuser doesn't hold any power over them anymore, you know what I mean? Their abuser's fucking nothing, they're a snivelling, cowardly fuck, you know what I mean? And I want Police Scotland, right? See the good guys out there in Police Scotland. I want you guys, right, to have the balls that we see when your people that you're out with are punching and kicking people, right? I want yous to stand up and go, do you know what? That was wrong. What you done was wrong. And then when complaints go in, I want you guys to back up the complaint. I don't want you to side with your partner, because he's your partner, know what I mean? I want you to speak out and tell the truth what happened, and then maybe the public will back you again, You know what I mean? Because there is fucking good guys out there, you know what I mean? There's one in particular, won't name him, GB. If he sees us, he'll know who he is. Worked for the PPU, he had to move on, 'cause you have to move on every so many years, so you can't get into corruption and all. He moved on, but he's with another section. It does so much to help, you know what I mean? There's so many good ones out there that, see the bad ones, they're just fucking ruining it, you know what I mean? And we'd have more faith in them if they didn't target wee boys for fucking weed or chase wee boys about that are riding quad bikes. Go after sex offenders, go after people that are stealing innocence of veins. You know what I mean? That's my message, you know what I mean? My message is like, it doesn't just steal your childhood off you, your innocence, it steals like your adulthood, I know. You know what I mean? Like, my adulthood was fucking terrible. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't mature. I should have matured when I was 16. I mean, I matured when I was like 26 or 27 years old. That's fucking terrible. You know what I mean? Couldn't read or write until I was like 16, 17. And I actually taught myself. You know what I mean? Taught myself. And, like, I've taught myself to that's such a standard that there's a wee surprise coming for all my followers. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not even going to tell them what it is yet, but there's something coming. You know what I mean? And you'll hear the full, like, just like this podcast, you'll hear the full story. You know what I mean? But I just want, like, people to stop going, oh, I know there's a problem, and all that, and then going, like, they forgetting it. You know what I mean? Like, fucking get out and do something. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I mean, it's... But fucking God bless everybody that's come out with us. You know what I mean? Everybody that's went into these schemes in Glasgow, went into these schemes in Edinburgh, went to doors where we knew that there was a murderer behind it. You know what I mean? A guy that had done time for murder, right? And we went to that fucking door. You know what I mean? Like, God bless these people. You know what I mean? They be fucking 5 feet woman to the big 6'5" men. You know what I mean? God bless every one of them. God bless every team out there. Scotland, Wales, Ireland. You know what I mean? England, the lot. You know what I mean? Like, God bless just everybody that fucking takes their time to fight child abuse. You know what I mean? Because charities don't help. The police aren't doing it. And if you need further, like, evidence, you can play the clip of the police Scotland watchdogs admitting that we are doing our job. You know what I mean? And I was banned 4 days after that aired. After that story broke, I was banned just 4 days later. You know what I mean? And I was only banned. I made a deal with the inspector, right? It turned into a bit of a righty situation, right? Because they all came out with knives and all, and all the wee mob were on their side. And we weren't backing down. I had people coming from Glasgow, people coming from Edinburgh, people coming from Perth, people coming from Dundee, Aberdeen. There was hundreds of, probably 1,000 people coming, right? People were already arriving. The police were shiting themselves. The police inspector at Aberdeen, right, said to me, Gordon, if you can put a stop to this right now, right, stop these people from coming here, I promise you that there'll be no charges for any of your team, and he will be arrested. I went, good enough. And he went, so you go with my colleague here, give a statement, we'll go and do the arrest, and you do your thing on your phone. And I went, deal. I went on my phone and I stopped every single person coming. Not one person turned up. See the people who did turn up? They stayed at the top of the street in their motors, right? And then they drove away. I went and gave my statement. The guy was lifted, charged. The paper up in that area couldn't keep my name out their fucking mouth. Gordon Buchan of the Wolf Pack and all that. Or this counsellor talking about me fucking all the time. So I said, listen, done a bit of research on the counsellor. Like, 'cause I can research anybody in Britain, right? I can find out everything about anybody I want, right? Look through his full history. He's never once spoke out in child abuse, right? So after a rant about me, I done a rant about him on Facebook. See, that very night, police were at my door to charge me for a breach of the peace and forfeit. That very night. So see that counsellor in forfeit, shame on him too. You know what I mean?
I mean, that story tells you that this is what the public wants. Is what you're doing is for someone to do this. This is a need by the public who are spending their taxpayers' money on the police force. But then the corruption comes from the top, and you get sabotaged like that.
It's showing you that the police are getting used as a gun force to do the boot boy job of the councillors, the politicians, the MPs and all that, right? It's showing police in a bad light. It's showing you them as what I call them, the biggest gang in Scotland. They're the biggest criminal gang in Scotland. They're battering people on a daily basis. They're fucking raiding people on the tip off the other people. Know what I mean? They're allowing people to get chopped up and things like that, right? They're allowing people to get murdered when they've got them under surveillance. Know what I mean? Come on, wake up, know what I mean? Like, do your job, that's all we're fucking asking. Is you do your job and I'll sit in my house. I'll go on with my life. I'll enjoy my life. I'll sit there and I'll relax on my couch, play Xbox with my son, instead of running about and driving 4 hours up to Inverness to catch a paedophile for you, doing your job. And then when I catch that paedophile in Inverness and you go through his phone and you find videos of him molesting his own dog, having sex with his own dog, you know what I mean? I could have been playing Xbox with my son at that time, but I wasn't. I'd got myself up to Inverness, way I wanted for my arrest, stung him, had the family, a karate experts coming at me and all that. I gave the camera to like the lassie, me and Big Carol and all that, approached them and were like, what the fuck you want? Boom, right back in the motor they went. Found that dead strange because they were like 15 karate cunts and that, but we found out the dad didn't want to be on camera because he was a fucking non-stay. Know what I mean? It's like, just do your fucking job, know what I mean? You're paid to do it, for fuck's sake, we're no.
That's a good note to end it on. Just do your fucking job, for fuck's sake. That's the bottom line, isn't it? Here.
That's the bottom line. Yeah.
Huge thank you for coming on, Gordon. We're going to put all your links in the description box below this video.
Aye, bro.
So you want people to go on your new YouTube channel. You've got your Facebook, but that's been taken down. And if people want to contact you, you on the social media and all that stuff?
I'm on all social media. I'm on Instagram and that. I mean, I'll give you the links to it, or not mean, but
such important work. I know that the comments are going to come in overwhelmingly supportive. We might have to get some subtitles for the American audience. But yeah, please let us know in the comments what you thought about this today. Gordon's work is so important. Please go down on the links and support what he's doing and check out his new YouTube channel. Huge thank you for all the new subscribers. Subscription logos in the corner of the screen. And huge thank you to Gordon for coming all the way down from Scotland yesterday so he could get up early and do this with some extra time allowed. We could probably talk for hours and hours more. So maybe he'll come down at some point and do a part 2 and update us on his progress since part 1. All right, man, give us a hug then. Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much.